bring in Stuttering John and Stuttering Vic. Those two boys were out on the town last night. Regis and Kathie Lee. We had a whole bunch of questions.
You know what? It's really funny because I came down the street as John was getting ready to do this, and he has a whole thing he goes through before he actually makes his appearance.
What is it?
He has a 200-yard rule he observes.
Yeah.
So that when the people are coming in, they have no idea that he's even around.
Yeah.
Hey, Vic, find a chair or something.
I'm behind a pillar, you mean?
Yeah. He has a whole thing he goes through. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what he does isn't really... There's no job description.
No, nobody else could use him for
I'm a field reporter.
And Vic, where is your microphone? Come on, guys. Get with the program. I got to, tell everybody what to do. Vic, adjust that so the camera can see you. It's like, there you go, pal.
Vic is going to produce a TV show.
And John, he's going to produce a TV show. He can't even figure out where to put a microphone. And John, take your mic stand. No. There you. This is some system.
Well, dude, I don't know what you like that.
Yeah, there. That's good. I guess. I don't know. I keep screaming about that. They got to learn how to fix these, but anyway. So Stuttering John and Stuttering Vic went out. Vic's new haircut makes him look like a serial killer, don't it?
He doesn't look normal.
It looks like a frightened porcupine.
It's like Boo Boo Bear.
Yeah. So anyway, who cut your hair, dude?
Garden Weasel.
What?
Garden Weasel.
Who did it?
No, I go to this place near where I live where they manage to screw up my hair every single time.
They what?
So you still go?
Well, I have no other choice. I've tried.
What do you mean you have no other choice?
I've tried so many.
Do they just cut Indian people's hair?
No, it's not that. They're Hispanic and, they understand English, but it's just that...
Why would you go there if they keep doing that mess on your head?
No, it's just that I have no idea what to do with my hair. I've tried, so many different things, and they all look equally horrible.
No, they do.
You need to go to a good stylist.
You've got really weird-looking hair. I mean, what they've done to you is absurd. Look at the part where the part is.
I could have cut your hair like that.
The way it grows, though, it'll be full head of hair in a week.
Yeah, that's right.
No wonder so many of your people buy turbans. You need a turban on that head. I'm telling you. Hey, what are you wearing Halloween? Wear a turban.
Okay.
Come as an Indian guy.
I'm surprised no one's going as Ralph, You didn't include him.
No, please.
A big plum on your face.
No one wants to be that. All right, anyway, so what happened? You guys went down to get Regis and Kathie Lee, which is, they're
packed.
Packed?
Yeah, out every television crew is out front and is like...
And what are they promoting?
A book they have.
Isn't it a cookbook?
A cookbook, yeah.
A cookbook?
That's what because I passed it and I saw that they have come out with a cookbook.
Where's the list of questions that we had yesterday? The full list.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Oh, please. Can't you get it together?
Yeah, I thought we usually have them in Gary's bin, but it wasn't there today. So I'm really surprised.
You're always surprised.
Yeah, well, Vic, you got to get your chance to go out full time by yourself now. He just screwed up.
No, he had questions too.
I don't care. It's your job to keep track of them.
Maybe Vic will be able to do the job.
Yeah, but I don't even care.
So anyway, Regis and Kathie Lee. So let's go first. Who went first?
Me. So I'm out front, and Regis is coming into the building.
All right.
Hey, Regis, how you doing?
How you doing?
Let me ask you a question for Extra K. Regis, it's me.
Hey,
Are you upset that David Letterman passed you by in high times?
No, not at all. I love him.
Why are you so angry?
Angry at what?
Oh, you haven't talked to me.
Angry at what?
Why does Kathie Lee feel so threatened by your wife Joy, Regis?
That's it? So what does he do? He just walks away from you?
He walks away. Kathie Lee was even worse because I tried getting her, but she would just not even she looked at me and just walks away,
And Vic, what happened? So John sent you in?
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, I went in with the tape recorder.
And did you get her?
Oh, yeah, I got her. Yeah, I did.
Were you nervous?
Yeah.
I heard you stuttered like crazy.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That they get nervous and they stutter more.
What was Kathie Lee wearing?
Yeah, she looked I thought she looked great.
Yeah, she's hot. I mean, she definitely has a good look to her, but she's such a nitwit.
But when you hear her talking about other things, she's so annoying. She's trying to be so humble to everybody.
Yeah, I know.
So phony.
Well, first of all, what does she do?
Humble is not a good act for her to try.
Yeah, but that's what she does. She tries to act like she's
everybody.
Yeah.
Every woman.
Because I was watching some of the E-tape, and she's like to the people, "Oh, how's your kid? Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
He's so adorable.
Yeah,
he's so Cody."
Yeah. What is the attraction to those two? Those two nitwits. Do people think that's their friend? I mean, they're not funny. They're not entertaining. They don't sing. I mean,
when we were in the line, you had all these old women going, Regis, Regis. Yeah. Oh, Kathie Lee,
it's old people.
Yeah.
Well, mostly, yeah.
Shut-ins.
They have no young. There's like no young people there.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine any person with a brain would go see those two idiots. Yeah.
I never watch Monday Night Football. Do you watch that?
Sometimes.
I happened to go past it last night. Do they have a budget for makeup? I wasn't even making a joke. Frank Gifford looks like the Crypt Keeper. He really does.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had no makeup on or not. He looked 100.
He is 150 years old.
But my God, I thought at least he'd be made up and look, you know.
And she's got to be. Oh. She's got to be totally. Like staring at young guys. I mean, I don't care what you tell me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's totally...
Frank is almost brittle at this point.
Yeah, I mean...
You can't even touch him.
Well, someone told me when Frank Gifford wrote his book, they had a party, and Kathie Lee hung pictures of Frank when he was like 25 years old.
Yeah, I told you, because I was reporting it from the newspaper. She had like the 16-year-old Frank.
Yeah, and he was really cute. You know, he looked like Luke Perry.
He was an Adonis.
Yeah, but she's not married to that guy.
I said, she must have that plastered to the ceiling, too.
She's married to the guy who has to go get a colonectomy every 4 months.
His eyes look like two pee holes in the snow.
Yeah. All right, so here is Stuttering Vic with Kathie Lee. See what happens.
Kathie, so Public XRK Radio, tape for broadcast. Can I ask you a question? Kathie, can I ask you a question? Have you stolen Oprah's haircut?
No questions now. No questions, okay?
What did he say?
Have you stolen Oprah's haircut?
It's set up. There's all like there's a railing and.
Well, we gave Vic some questions that like wouldn't get him thrown out right away. Have you stolen Oprah's haircut? I figured she'd answer that because you know the ones we had ready to ask is it true that Frank wouldn't let Richard? Well, what is this? These aren't the ones from yesterday. Where are the ones from yesterday, Baba Foey?
Oh boy. The double team has struck again.
Oh. All
wait,
Fred, where are the questions that we had from yesterday? Thank you. Could you hand them to me?
I have my own.
Thank you. So hand them to me. He sits there with them.
No, he was bringing in a list.
Let's see. Do you think it's... does Frank ever have to inject himself with a medication to get aroused?
Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't on the list.
No, I know. I protected you from those. Fred's out of his mind. When making love to Frank, don't you get nervous that his hip will break? Who was really Cassidy's father? You know, like stuff like that. I didn't allow that to be asked because you would have gotten your ass kicked.
Like Kathie Lee.
This is even worse than.
Yeah, this is worse stuff.
Oh yeah.
As a woman who menstruates, what type of flow do you have?
Oh, I'm very proud of that one.
Have you ever been attracted to someone from another race, or does Disney forbid that in your contract?
Oh boy.
All right, let me hear what else he asked her. But what is it? She's just not answering? Do you have the... What's going on?
There's a whole bunch of the whole press area.
Oh, I see. So she's not even paying attention.
So you guys are behind.
No, she was like she did hear the questions, and on one of the questions, she recognized all the questions, and on the first question, she had a reaction, and then she realized that it was best that she just ignore me.
I see.
I'll ask you nicely. Please, no questions right now.
Don't you think it's strange that somebody who has a cook writes
you understand the question? What?
Isn't it strange that somebody who has a cook writes a cookbook?
Oh, you got it. All right. You're going a mile a minute. I didn't think anyone got that.
Oh, that was great.
She's writing a cookbook, and she's sitting at home cooking.
Would you ever abort your child if you know he was going to be a retard? Would you ever have Howard on the morning show?
Did you what?
I didn't get
Would you ever have Howard on the morning show?
Oh. He's just yelling things out at this point. I don't think she's anywhere near him.
Just about 15
You could have done that interview from your house. Just yell out stuff there.
All you can hear is the stupid flack.
No more questions. That's it. No more.
Yeah.
I've asked you nicely.
I asked you nicely. No more. Thank you.
And everyone ignores her.
Stupid flack.
Stop it.
That's a foolish question. No more questions. I asked you nicely. Go away. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's always
I
polite.
told you in a real nice way to go to hell. Thank you.
All right, I gotta hear that.
Don't
again.
you get it?
Stop it.
Kathie, so Public XRK Radio, tape for broadcast. Can I ask you a question?
No questions.
All right, no questions.
And Vic just bows.
It's a press conference. No questions.
Invite the press so they can't ask a question.
Why?
Kathy, can I ask you a question?
Why do you guys always have to say the name?
Well, because you want to get their attention.
I see.
Have you stolen Oprah's haircut?
No questions now. No questions, okay?
No questions now, okay? No questions now, okay?
One of the funny things that Vic told me was that everyone was having Kathie Lee sign the book, but not Regis.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they were just walking right past Regis, so I could have asked Regis questions.
Oh,
So he
no
was just
kidding.
like-
That's a weird thing.
It was just there, like, oh yeah, I'm here. Nice to meet everyone.
No kidding.
Wow.
And what do you, like?
You know, those old bats don't want to...
They love Kathie
Apparently
Lee.
not. Yeah, because they're like, think that she's one of them, and all
That's so
that stuff.
insulting.
Oh, fickle bat.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
insulting.
he must be deceiving inside. Why is he there?
I remember once when I did a signing with Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. No one asked me to sign. It's the most embarrassing thing in the world.
I asked you nicely. Please, no questions right now.
The only thing is,
I asked you nicely.
I ask you nicely. Please, no questions now.
When?
But but she never does questions. She never answers questions. So just when.
I asked you nicely. Please, no questions right now.
the only thing is strange that somebody who has a cook writes.
And he just keeps going.
I know. I'm just wondering, what is she doing while he keeps yelling these questions?
Have to tune into the E! Show. We had our cameras there.
What else happened? That there are like so many crews there.
And what do? You don't even look at her when she says, please, no questions now?
Well, at first I was trying to get all the way up front, and there's like 7 or 8 flags, literally, and they're all like saying "not now," and I stepped over the railing, and they made me go back. So I walked around a little, and
Now.
and then I'm like, screw this, and I went right ahead and did it.
you Indian bastard.
Drop dead. Not now.
Get lost, Gandhi. Sounds like a helicopter circling.
The helicopter's going.
There's a helicopter in here.
Don't you wonder how Billy learns to make all these noises in the house? In his house doing that?
Where does he test them out?
Not now. There's a helicopter in here. Everyone duck.
You nicely.
Bust off, you foreign piece of crap. Have a nice day.
All I know is we've created a race of Frankensteins, guys who just go out like zombies and ask questions.
They'll go through anything
Oh,
to do it.
ask questions.
Must get tape.
Must get tape.
Would you ever abort your child if you know he was going to be a retard?
Now you have to leave the building.
Would you ever holler on the morning show?
Thank you. Have a nice day. They're also polite.
It's my turn to tell you have a nice day. Leave the country. Get in your helicopter and leave.
It's like the evacuation of Vietnam.
Your stutter is like a helicopter.
Ah, cool.
It's a pisser.
One thing I realized yesterday that I wanted to say after the Hurt Reynolds interview that John really works hard on these things, and it's
you don't have to say that, please.
Oh, what? That was
I don't have to say it, but I'm saying it voluntarily.
Meanwhile, you did a great job. You're going out on more of these.
You look
were
like you
funny.
can do the job.
I'm sick of John. You're the man.
I didn't realize his stutter was that good.
Wow.
Or bad.
Don't bum out, John. I'm just doing that to freak you out. Things have been too
You
quiet
know what
around
John
here today.
said to me? He says, I got the whole Stuttering Vic thing figured out. I took him out. I had a couple of beers with him. He's just a person.
Yeah.
See, in the beginning, he got me all freaked out. I wasn't able to talk to him back then.
Yeah, right. You were mad at him.
But he's a nice guy.
Yeah. All right, well, good now. Hey, he did a good job. You got to admit. Yeah, he did great.
It was great to have him to back up, right?
No more interviews.
Well, as long as I got John and Vic here, I got a classic Stuttering John. Stuttering John interviewed Raul Julia about, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 1992.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you want to hear it? Just because the guy dropped. So let's,
Absolutely.
I tell you, though, Howard, when I was watching Vic do this, it was just kind of nice to see somebody else get treated like crap.
Yeah, I
know. See, you got a comrade in arms now.
Let me take a break. I'll play you Raul Julia.
With Stuttering John.
Then I'll take some phone calls. Mike Judge is stopping by today. That's the guy who created Beavis and Butthead, does the voices.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Fartman and Beavis and Butthead might be making a phone call together.
Oh, that's great.
Fartman meets Beavis and Butthead.
My father loves Beavis and Butthead.
Does he love Fartman?
Oh, you got to ask Vic about something that's strange.
No, don't.
What?
Oh, come on.
What is it?
Oh, you have
no,
to.
John,
I told you I would.
What is it?
Yes, come on, you have to.
Sounds good.
John, please.
Ask Vic why he doesn't masturbate.
Why don't you masturbate?
Because I have carpal tunnel syndrome.
You have carpal? You mean? Wait a second. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You're a liar.
No, in my it's a lot less in my left than in my right.
Yeah, why don't you admit you do? Such a liar.
If he couldn't, he learned to use his feet, Howard.
Exactly.
Yeah, like John's.
What do you mean you have carpal tunnel syndrome?
The nerves in the wrist.
Can you type on a computer?
Yes, on a computer every day.
That's because I have to. I have to earn a living somehow, right?
So when you get really horny, you don't do anything to yourself?
No.
Say, I swear to God, I don't do anything to myself.
I'd swear, but I'm an atheist, so it doesn't matter.
Swear to a cow.
Say, swear to whatever you hold sacred.
Your mother.
I swear to whatever I hold sacred.
Swear on the life of your mother that you don't ever masturbate.
I swear on the life of my mother that I never masturbate. Well, at least for the last year, I haven't.
Oh.
No, because in the last year, it got really bad, so I stopped.
No wonder why you're so horny.
May you be swear on your future earnings and your future career that you will be a failure if you're lying to me.
I swear on my future earnings and career that I'll be a failure if I'm lying to you.
All right, now I'm going to ask you again. This is your future earnings, everything, man. You're going to be a loser if you're lying now.
Or your kids will be retarded.
No, he don't care about that. I'm talking about your future will be bleak as can be if you were lying.
Never get a
Why would I lie about something so stupid?
I'm going to ask you something. Have you masturbated within the last year?
No.
Right. Because you have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Because it hurts a lot.
And you can't put a brace on your arm and do it?
Even if I did, it would hurt like after that anyway. The thing
How
is,
long does it take? It takes 3 seconds.
Do you have any friends?
Jackie, help him out. You haven't done it in a whole year.
Correct.
Because you have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Correct.
Where do you find it?
Carpal tunnel syndrome is like if you type at a typewriter every day, you develop that.
After 20 years.
Yeah, and you know what? That's a psychological thing anyway.
It's the new thing.
It's a psychological thing, by the way.
psychological.
Oh, yes, it is. It hurts. You have real pain.
Yes, it hurts all over here.
No, it's real pain, but it comes from your head, not from anything else.
Well, all pain
your
comes
arms
from your
are
head
fine.
because that's where your brain is.
That's right, but it's all made up. What is it,
Yeah,
Basil?
it's Basil. I don't know.
Come here. Get away from the camera. Yeah, go ahead.
I was told to come in and tell about if Vic can't masturbate, what's he doing taking pornos home from the office?
Sure, why are you taking pornos
I just
home?
watch them.
And you don't do anything to yourself.
Correct.
Oh, boy.
Oh, come on. He's lying, man.
I know he is.
Your future earnings are all gone.
Fine. I know I'm not lying, so I have no problem saying
He's not
it.
superstitious, Howard. That's probably what it is.
We're going to pilot date. Maybe that'll help.
No, I don't think anybody wants that explosion. When that happens, I don't want to be in the room.
This girl in outer space, you know, she was with Vic.
Yeah, blasted into space.
Like a shotgun hit him.
Dude, if you have carpal tunnel syndrome, for the 3 seconds it would take you. Oh, please.
You can use your arm.
You write with a pencil every day?
I wrote. Oh yeah.
I mean, do you use a pen?
Yeah.
Are you able to write?
Yeah, I can write.
And you can't. And the one thing you can't do. The one thing you can't do is a 3-second act.
It doesn't take 3 seconds.
All right, 5 seconds.
When I used to do, it used to take a lot longer than that.
All right, a minute. Does it take more than a minute?
No, and even if I write over a page, like every time I take a test, after I have to stop and rest my arms.
So you're not willing to. You're not even tempted just to relieve all that anxiety and pressure in you for one minute.
Yeah, after a certain point, wouldn't the buildup be so great?
Yeah,
you wouldn't even feel the pain in your hands.
It's not that great a reliever.
Yeah, it's not. Like after a while, it gets boring, and the same thing again.
Okay, yeah, real boring. Yeah, it's real boring. It's probably the most fun you can ever have.
You know what? It was so boring it took pain to stop it.
I would take a painkiller and just do it.
Yeah, take a few Tylenol.
Yeah.
Have a glass of wine.
I don't believe you, Vic. Vic, no one's buying that.
All right, fine. That's up to you.
Right. No one's buying it. Carpal tunnel syndrome. I've heard secretaries who have carpal tunnel syndrome. They sit in the same position for hours a day.
And they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah, but they also do other things like they file, they copy their own errands. When you work on a computer, you usually work 8-9 straight hours a day, and that's all you do.
Right.
On a computer, and that's why it happens a lot quicker. I used to do that. I have jobs where I had to go to work.
But now you don't do it anymore. It heals.
I go home and I work on my computer 3-4 hours a day every day.
Doing what?
Like stuff, write letters, play around.
Well, you'd rather write letters than masturbate.
No, you know what I mean. Like I just work. I use a computer a lot, and.
What do you use?
I use the computer a lot, and it still happens. So it's like, why should I do something?
What are you doing at the computer? Are you making money or are you playing?
He's playing. He's writing letters to his friend.
Yeah.
No, not well. Yes, I'm playing, but that's how I learn things.
You're so
I like play with.
It sounds like it's some kind of religious thing or some kind of block. He can't do it, so he needs a real.
So he's blaming it on carpal tunnel syndrome.
He's so guilty.
Yeah, it's a guilt thing.
Is it against your religion?
No, not as far as I can tell.
Would your parents tell you not to do it? Who told you? Your father? Did your father tell you not to do it? Somebody told you not to do it.
Why did you want me to talk about it?
I didn't want you to talk about it. This came up over 4 weeks ago when I was talking to Grillo, and all of a sudden it comes out this morning, and he's like, I'm going to go in the air, I'm going to go in the air, I'm going to go in the air. I'm like, don't. My life's going to be hell after this. And you still like, I'm going to go in the air because I know you just want airtime. That's all you care about, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, boy. But you do it.
Hey, you still
and the one thing that you don't do is that.
That's because I have to do those things to get by. I wouldn't be hired if I couldn't write. I mean,
Right.
Yeah,
but come on, when you get really super horny, you don't want to relieve yourself.
I want to, but I don't because it hurts, Howard. It hurts a lot.
So you sit there and you look at your arm and you look at yourself.
No, I just don't think about it.
I don't think a guy can really help that. I mean, if you could move one pinky, you do it.
Howard, don't you think he would come up with some creative ways to do it?
Yeah, make love to an apple.
And just grind the sheets for Christ.
Yeah,
do something.
You know what I'm saying?
An apple. Make love to an apple.
Not a computer.
It just doesn't matter to me anymore, Howard. I just don't care.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, come on.
That just doesn't matter to you.
Being once a day like I used to doesn't matter anymore.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I would use my shoe.
Well, you said you went through a period in college where you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't, but I don't know. That's because I had a roommate, and it just never occurred to me.
Worst years of your life.
Yeah. I don't know. This just doesn't make any sense, what you're saying. You don't have a roommate or anything, do you?
No.
And carpal tunnel syndrome, as bad as that is, a guy would still... I don't know.
You try.
You'd find some way of doing it.
If he says it doesn't matter to him, that's a whole lifestyle thing. You wouldn't take porno movies home.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
One or the other.
What do you do when you watch the porno movies? Do you get aroused?
Yeah.
And then what?
That's it.
And you go to sleep?
Well, I don't watch them at night. I watch them during the day.
Oh.
I don't watch it, then I go to sleep.
Does it give you thoughts?
Sure it does.
And then you go sit at your computer?
Not always. Sometimes I just go straight to sleep. The thing is, the reason I stopped is because the way I make my, that's how I earn money, working on the computer. And I was really scared that...
carpal tunnel syndrome is a lot of BS, by the way.
I see. Wait a minute.
You have real pain, but it has nothing to do with... There's nothing in your arm. Your arms are fine.
You know what he just said? He gave up masturbation so he wouldn't ruin his computer career.
Right. I think his dot is screwed on too tight. I think the dot in your head. I'm telling you, man.
Something going on, man.
There's something going on with this.
Some bad wiring here.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with this story. Something's not kosher in India.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, very good.
Then he says, his religion is against it, but he's an atheist.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. And here, Raul, Julia, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Thanks.
Because I don't buy it.
Some girl will step forward to help you out.
Yeah, there might be a girl in our audience who'll help you out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's a dangerous mission. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Jackie New Rave Joke Page Martling, congratulations to you and all of your big successes. To order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD or cassette, it's $10 plus free shipping and handling. And the Halloweeny special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING Saturday night. Saturday night, it's a big night, November 12th. Big show at Club Benet.
His livelihood.
In Sayreville, New Jersey. For jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service. That's a big message. That's a long message.
I forgot it wasn't a pay service.
A lot of information in that.
I don't know what the hell that means. But
yeah, it's not a pay service. Like, who cares?
I don't know.
Cared less. Okay. So I'll pay a little. It's worth it.
I want jokes.
I want jokes, damn it. No, it cost me a couple of cents. All right, here quickly, just because Raul Julia just died, it's always weird to hear somebody talk after they drop dead.
Yeah. You know he's getting a state funeral in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, shows you all the Puerto Rican heroes they have. All right, so here it is. John with Raul Julia. This is 2 years ago.
Hi, Raul.
Yeah.
Hi, can I ask you a question for 92.3 K-Rock?
Yes.
How are you? Are you going to be auditioning for Howard Stern's the movie, The Adventures of Fart Man?
The what?
Howard Stern's the movie, The Adventures of Fart Man.
No.
Have you ever heard of Howard Stern?
No.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Don't you think it's sad that Mary Wells died of cancer and Ice-T lives?
Yeah, I think it's very sad.
Wonderful.
I hope they enjoy it.
Are you familiar with Howard Stern, right?
No.
No. He's big on like the radio and TV, and now he's
Is it you? Is that you?
No. He's auditioning people for a movie now.
Well, I don't know. I don't know him.
Let me just ask you, where were you when you heard Katie Lang was a lesbian?
I never heard that before.
No. Well, let me ask a question. Do you think that Johnny Carson looks like the Crypt Keeper from Tales of the Crypt?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
Okay, Raul.
Okay.
You're not a Jew, are you?
Huh?
You're not a Jew, right?
I'm a human being.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rule.
Okay, Rule.
Rule, Julia.
You rule.
Do you have any special messages for Howard Stern?
I don't know him, so I hope good luck.
Thanks, man. I'll see you.
Oh, Raul was so happy.
It really was.
Rule.
Rule.
How do you say that?
Raul?
Raul?
You can't say Raul.
Raul, but my friend was named Raul. It was Raul. Raul.
Yeah, sure. No, it was
really.
Raul because you can't talk.
Raul.
Idiot. All right, very good. Nice job, boys, and thank you. We'll be back right after these words. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's up? What's the smile?
I have to tell you about something we have on tap for today. Stuttering John
and Chevy
interviewed Chevy. Maybe John's finest moment because John is in the trenches with Chevy asking questions. Every question is a 10 in terms of how brutal it is.
Yes.
And Chevy takes the punches and John doesn't walk away.
Wow.
And I won't even get into the fact that Chevy's wife turned off John's tape recorder, but we had another tape recorder going.
Oh, good. What a show. And we should be very proud of that. Hey, anyway, good morning, everybody. There's plenty to talk about, and I will get to everything, Robin, right after these short words. I must take a break. I am sorry, my darling.
Oh.
I must. Look how pretty you look with that lipstick. New lipstick?
Like my lipstick?
New lipstick, right?
I just mix different colors every day.
You are an artist. You are an artist of the lips. She loves to paint those lips. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I notice right away when something's new.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
Well, this is just a different mixture today.
Good for you. All right, we'll be back.
This one.
Oh, please. All right, we'll be back right after You're like Robin Van Gogh. We will take a break and be back right after these words.
My palate.
You're listening to a man who is so small he couldn't break a Cheerio.
I probably could. I could. When I was younger, I could.
You don't think you have the strength now?
No, I'm a little bit older. I've aged a little. Back then, I could break 2 Cheerios. That was wild. Is
that a life worth living to you?
What? If you have to inject your penis to get an erection, that could be pretty rough. that might be enough for me to check out. Yeah.
But wouldn't it be worse to not be able to do anything?
I don't know. I can't imagine this is very good.
Just imagine you got to go out and get women in that condition.
Yeah, and then you got to say to them, look, can you girls just lay here for a second? I got to go in the bathroom and inject my penis. Ooh. That's a little rough.
It's tough enough when you're sort of dragging your left side behind you.
Yeah.
And then you tell them, well, not only that.
Guess what, girls? You're dragging your left foot. You can't move your left arm, and you got a wacky smile. And then, and you're talking like this. And then you finally get a girl in bed, and then you got to break the news story that you got to inject yourself.
I think after she got past all that.
Yeah, right.
Is she going to get up and leave then?
That's not going to break the camera.
Oh, man.
Got to think about that. Very courageous man, Dennis.
He sure is. And I love his spirit.
His take on life is quite good.
Yeah. We had the guy in here yesterday who has to inject his penis with medication every time he needs to be with a woman. He's a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't get lucky with the girl we set him up with, but wait till you see it on the E! Network. I was looking at a little bit of the tape. It's the funniest yet.
I think you got lucky. She was really hot for you.
Yeah, she was cute. You know, the best thing is when I ask him to raise his left arm, and he can't get his arm up over his shoulder, and I go, come on, higher. And then I try to get him to flip the coin.
Oh.
That was good. That's good.
His thumb kind of just lay there. You could see he was talking to his thumb and nothing was happening.
Yeah, he was sending the signal. The thumb wasn't responding.
He knew what to do. Even he was laughing. He couldn't believe it.
Look at this worthless hand.
Like an ashtray.
Yeah. Like an ashtray. Might as well attach an ashtray to your wrist. It's more useful.
You guys are cruel.
Oh, come on. We had some good times with Dennis. Dennis would be the first one to be laughing. Or crying.
Who can tell?
We've got some terrific Stuttering John stuff for you with Chevy Chase. You got to be here for that.
He caught Chevy?
Oh, yeah. Chevy and John going at it. In fact, at one point, Chevy's wife, Janie, turns off the tape recorder, but thank God we had our film crew there as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
Janie pitching in with an assist, huh?
Yeah, and Chevy hates when Janie assists.
Yeah.
Chevy's married to a woman who always tries to assist him, and Chevy's like, no.
Let me take care of this.
Remember when we called him and Janie got on and started yelling at us? Why are you doing this?
Phone.
Chevy's a great guy.
Hang up the phone. The phone.
Janie, please, hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. And then yesterday she got in on it. So Chevy was... Well, Chevy supposedly left Saturday Night Live for her. Do you know that?
No. What is that all about?
When Chevy left Saturday Night Live, he went off to Los Angeles, not necessarily to be a film star, although that was the plan, but he was so in love with this Janie who lived out in Los Angeles.
He couldn't be separated?
He couldn't be without her.
No, wait a minute. If he's got a hit show, can't she move to New York?
No.
What was she doing that was so important?
Exactly. I think I am way. And then she had her own territory scoped out.
She had a whole group of distributors.
Actually, I'd like to interview Chevy about that. There was, if he could be serious. He's not a real good interview because he's never serious, but I would like to know, why he had to go out there. Evidently it was an issue that she had to be out there. That she did some job. And he felt, look, I can't live without her.
Well, if she was that important to that job, I'm glad she didn't leave.
Yeah. But I'm sure now that she's getting older and stuff, he's like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, I mean, do you still think that was a good idea?
In retrospect, it was a good move.
What?
I'm kidding.
Yeah. You got some sense of humor.
Oh, my.
Could you billboard all your jokes so we know?
Who knows when you're kidding? What a laugh riot that was. What was that joke again?
In retrospect, it was a good move. A little sarcasm.
Oh, there you go.
Jackie laughs slightly less loud at his own joke.
Why is that funny?
It's sarcastic.
Is it?
Yes.
Your sarcasm is lost on us.
Yeah.
Wow. Wouldn't be the first thing I said that was lost on you guys.
All right, let's not get
Wait a
into
second. Do you want to know what else is going on today?
Yeah, tell me what's going
please.
on.
Okay. Well, of course, we have Rudy Giuliani was hosting a show on CNBC, and Frank Gifford was the guest.
I got to hear that. Let me hear that.
Somebody calls and asks about you.
Well, let me stop you right there.
Wait a minute. Rudy Giuliani, the mayor?
I couldn't believe it either.
Is hosting shows?
He was doing something. Or maybe it was the other way around, but it seemed like Rudy was interviewing Frank.
So Gifford tried to pretend like he didn't know who I was.
Oh, come on.
Which is really strange because Kathie Lee hates... At the mere mention, I know people have been over their house, and Kathie Lee goes into the bathroom crying when my name is mentioned.
Yeah, it's Reagan who has the Alzheimer's, not Giff.
Yeah, right. And Frank runs after her and goes, "Now look what you've done."
Just by the mention of your name.
Yeah. So this is Frank Gifford acting.
Okay. Is he a good actor?
Well, let's find out. I haven't heard it either.
Okay.
Well, now we're going to go all the way to Hawaii.
Hawaii. I'd like to go. Our listeners are great. Hawaii. Hawaii.
Yeah, it's Giuliani taking calls.
Right. All the way to Hawaii.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Frank, what do you think of Howard Stern?
And Giuliani thinks it's hysterical. He laughed the whole time. He watched. He's laughing the whole time.
Oh, it's Stern.
I've never really heard Hawaii.
I've never really heard anything about Howard Stern. Howard Cosell I can deal with.
And now we're going to go to...
No. Giuliani laughing like crazy. Nervous laughter.
That was compliments of Ponce de la Fone.
Ponce de la Fone again.
He did that one? That's great.
Well, now we're going to go all the way to Hawaii.
Wouldn't that be nice?
To go all the way to Hawaii.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Frank, what do you think of Howard Stern?
I've never really heard
Hawaii.
I've never really heard anything about Howard Stern. Howard Cosell I can deal with.
And now we're going to go to...
Right, Frank Gifford, real quick on that comeback. Howard Cosell I can deal with. Yeah, because Howard's almost in the grave.
Yeah.
You couldn't deal with him when he was alive.
Now that he can hardly get his soup to his mouth.
Right. Now you can deal with him. Frank Gifford checking in. Kathie Lee, I'd love to give her a workout in the sack, have her moaning, "Oh, my God, I forgot how good it is to be with a young man. I forgot the joy of that. Oh, you're so full."
Frank, did you take your medication?
Did you go for your colonic? Did you go for your colonectomy? Whatever that is, that colonoscope?
Whatever, yeah, the proctoscope.
We read an article where Gifford goes somewhere to a doctor every 4 months and gets his butt checked.
Yeah.
That's every 3 months, Howard.
Is it?
Yeah.
I always tell Frank, go get your butt checked. You're an old man. What is it he gets done?
It's for his prostate and
a colonostomy?
Oh, yeah.
Colonoscopy.
That's the big, long tube. That's the big, wide tube. My old man was telling me about that. He used to, when he turned 40, he told me he went and started getting, they told him he had to go every year or something and get a
colonoscopy.
It hurt so bad that for 2 days he'd have to lay in bed and recover. And he says, "You know what? This is making me sick. I have nothing wrong with me. And if I have something wrong with me, I'd rather die than go through this every year." And he doesn't do it anymore.
So he just stopped taking them.
Yeah, my father's in his 70s. He's fine. And even if he isn't, so what? The hell with it. He's right.
He is right. Well, Frank's in there every 3 months. He doesn't want to leave that young wife. See, you get a young wife, you want to live.
Yeah.
That's 4 times a year. That's gotta hurt. It's got to take a month.
Maybe after a while it feels good. Like if you get into a regular session.
Yeah, Frank starts to smile.
Go ahead, I'm still open from the last invasion.
You put on some romantic music?
Yeah.
You start to stretch.
Frank Gifford never heard of Howard. Yeah, but his wife's at home watching the show and they had to revive her. Wife's unconscious on the floor from the mere mention of my name.
I guess there's a policy they just don't respond to.
I got to take a break, then you got to tell me what else we're doing on the show today, because we have a whole laundry list of stuff to get to. We'll be back right after these words.
It's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
I can't get enough of that song. This song is so cool. Any song with dogs barking in it is good.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
So you even like that Christmas song?
With the dogs barking? Yeah. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. With Santa Claus. I love that. So, you want to talk to Ian for 2 seconds? He's on the phone. We haven't spoken to him in a while.
We haven't spoken to him in a long time. How is he doing?
Didn't we try to call him the other day?
No, I tried to call him once for the FMEs, and he had changed his number.
Yeah. Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
We tried to call you, I don't know, must have been about a month ago, because you won an award. And then you,
really?
Yeah, and then I guess you changed your number or something?
Was it like one of those FMEs?
Yes, you won one, but we had to give it to someone else.
Okay, good. Listen, Howard.
Why'd you change your number?
Because there's
many reasons. And I would start with the one, that when you're being sued, you don't want to be around, right?
Right. Were you being sued?
That's a good one. I mentioned that to you, right?
No, I didn't know you were being sued. Who's suing you now? Your family?
No.
Whatever phone line.
No way.
Whatever phone line they gave you.
I'm doing real well with my family. It's total opposite of what you think.
Whatever phone line they gave you. It's
no, but listen, I want to tell you one thing. I expected you to start today's morning show with, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, yeah, I'm going to work into it.
That you were going to sing that song, and all of that, and kind of be happy that somebody took care of him.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
all of that.
Well, it shows you that.
But listen, to me, what's much more important than Jeffrey Dahmer was that, first of all, I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday, when in New York Post, the headline was that Police Commissioner Bratton asked all the police officers.
What's this with his phone line?
I don't know.
And everybody else says you're welcome, right?
Right.
How long did it take for us?
He's just going to ramble on. I forget how you can't even talk to him.
I know. We had him for a second engaged in this conversation, but it didn't last.
And then 2 days later, the headline was...
Now his phone line is all dirty and gritty.
Fighting Mayor Giuliani over
Maybe the phone
budget.
company did it on purpose.
Right?
Yeah.
And nobody knows if he's got any right to talk about the budget.
He just talks.
Nobody knows.
He doesn't need me.
Right. There is no court precedent. I remember you talking about 3 or 4 days ago about, litigious society.
Litigious.
And how everybody wants to sue everybody and how lawyers are screwing everybody up.
The static is really annoying.
Okay, now you don't see it that's what's happening?
Hey, so all of a sudden you're starting to agree with me, huh?
Well, then finally, today, we have a day when this guy Giuliani is going to meet this guy Pataki. Who, I don't really care how big enemies or friends or whatever. I don't really care. To me,
he doesn't care about anything.
One way or the other, it makes no difference. But
I'm going to hang up on him. I don't think maybe I'll start a fight with him. I'm going to start a fight with him.
Yeah. It's better to fight with him.
Don't you think so?
All you do is ramble. All you do is ramble on. You don't allow me to have a word. And then you go on about things nobody understands what you're talking about.
Okay, so you go ahead.
No, now it's silly.
Now it's silly?
I ask you why you're being sued, and you avoid the question.
Well, I avoided it because of... the thing is, I've been through it mess before.
Now, why are people constantly suing you?
No, they're not constantly suing me, but, the things happen that, once in a while you just come out and you want to say the truth. And a lot of the people don't like the truth.
Now, who is it that's suing you?
In my case?
Yes. No, in someone else's case. No, in your case. Who is suing you?
No. Really, to tell you the truth, I'm not quite being sued. It's just a situation where I'm contesting, a fee that was being owed to me.
All right. In other words, you do some kind of work, and somebody somebody owed you money.
Right.
And you said, "Give me my money."
Right.
And then they wouldn't give you the money.
Right.
And now you're threatening to sue them.
No, I'm not threatening that.
So why did you say you changed your phone number because you're being sued?
Yeah, and if you're looking for the money, why would you change your number?
Maybe the guy's trying to pay you, but he can't find you.
Listen, how many times have you changed your number, Howard?
A lot of times.
But he's not you.
Okay. And have you been sued or have you been,
No, nobody's calling me about any lawsuit, but people call... But people...
So
sometimes
you know what it's about, right?
No, I'm saying... No, I don't know what it's about. Sometimes people call me because they get a hold of the phone number and they think, well...
Listen, sometimes I don't even want to hear from my best friends. Okay? Really. It just turns out to that way that... You know, once
You
in
have
a
friends?
while, you know, like you remember when you said that you admitted that you wanted to become one of those?
One of those what?
Best friends?
Huh?
You did say about 3 or 4 weeks ago that you admitted to it, that you said that you had, like, John calling me about that.
Right. That's right. I want to be your best friend.
No, it had nothing to do with it. And you offered me, like, you
What
know,
is he talking
Dominic
about?
Barbara, and I don't even care about
He's
it.
so delusional.
I have no clue what he's talking about.
You know, one way or the other.
Oh, you mean you were going to be my best friend like Dominic Barbara?
What?
I'm trying to understand what you mean, like Dominic.
Listen, now you twisted the whole thing that I wanted to
No, I'm trying to understand what Dominic Barbara means.
Okay. You know, the way you described yesterday the lawyers. Okay,
Yes, I described that lawyers should all be put in a gas chamber.
That is not quite like Penn State, or that's not quite like Yale, or
Right.
it's not quite how, you know,
Right.
Harvard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or NYU, right?
Right.
So once in a while, the lawyers end up, you know, in a school that doesn't have the reputation that you would want to have. And they do the things that they want to do, like this guy, Raoul Felder or whatever.
All right, listen, I got to go.
I don't respect those people.
out there.
I got to go.
What?
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's my own personal opinion. It has nothing to do with how you feel about it.
I don't know.
Okay?
You can't even get him riled up to
My
this.
opinion
He's
of those
not on the
people
same
is
conversation
sick.
again. He slid off.
Okay?
He sounds like he knows what he's talking about, and then he
When
slides
I
off.
got twice, okay?
Like you start to think he's going to really make some sense,
Yeah.
and like maybe he's a bright guy.
With my wife at all. Nobody.
You got a
wants
wife?
Anything.
You got a wife?
Well, you know, not now.
Everyone in his life leaves him.
He changes his number because sometimes he doesn't want to hear from even his best friend.
Are you on drugs?
Come on, you guys. I don't know how you get into this kind of thing that.
Are you on drugs?
Read me. Listen, you.
Are you
read
on
me
drugs
better
right
than
now?
I read myself.
Are you on drugs right now?
No.
Because this is the happiest I've ever heard you.
Remember, you were taking
Because
that
I'm doing good. Because I've always been doing.
You usually call up angry or upset over something I've said.
Oh, come on.
And you usually start yelling and screaming. And today you're happy.
That's not true. Last time we talked, I gave you the advice to get out of that stupid gubernatorial race, right?
Gubernatorial
race, right? And I told you, join the Republicans or Democrats or whatever. I wasn't angry.
Oh, I see. Well, okay. Well, all right. All right, listen, Ian, I got to go.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But listen, please don't pick up on me, for whatever, you feel one way or the other. All I want to tell you is, okay, that there is a way. You don't have to sit at home and think about how you're going to protect your millions.
What's he talking
your
about?
wife ever, met some guy who, she liked better than you or whatever. Okay?
He had something bad happen to
You
him.
don't have to sit around thinking about it, because if you really have friends, if your wife is really your best friend that you say always that she is, please don't worry about her anymore, because, I've learned that...
Wait a second. Are you saying I'm worried about... Wait a second. I'm confused here.
Oh, come on.
I'm confused by you now. Now you caught my curiosity.
No, because
You're saying that I'm sitting home worrying about my wife leaving me?
No. I met a guy about 10 years ago. Not that I was, homosexually connected with him.
All right.
All right. Let him talk.
Listen, I was married.
All right, go ahead.
All those years that I knew him.
Right, but he was a good friend of yours.
Yeah, very good friend.
And you had warm feelings.
And you were confused.
No feelings.
And there was a little alcohol.
None of what you think, okay?
Ian, are you going to tell us...
what makes your ratings, okay?
Are you going to tell us something...
I don't care about your ratings, guys.
Are you going to tell us something we suspected all along? What happened? You knew a guy...
Listen, if your ratings today are like 15 or 3, I don't care. I really don't.
I know you don't.
Okay? So all I'm telling you is that, I've learned to, stick with the people that trusted in me.
All right, very
all
good.
Those years.
Thank you.
And then you stick with them, and in the end...
You can't hang up on this guy.
He'll never stop.
Really
You said goodbye.
And then you try to... Watch, I'm going to say goodbye.
Screw them up, with
Ian, I got to go.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to say goodbye.
No, but how about this whole story with, when Mayor Giuliani meets Mr.
Yeah, but boy, no, I got to go.
And you're friendly with Mr., the man.
I got to go.
And you want to play,
I got to leave.
With him
I have a show to do.
You don't want to talk about that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
All right. Now, so I wanted.
Okay.
I mean, I did want to talk to you about this thing with the wife and what you're bringing up, but another time, okay? Because when I try to ask you about it, you go rambling off.
No, come on. So what do you want to talk about?
No. I got to go.
Okay.
All right. Bye. There he is,
on
Ian.
any subject, Howard.
I've never heard him so happy.
I know. I don't know what happened to you. Why don't you come in and visit us now that you're so happy?
No, I hung up on him.
Oh, because we could never get him in here. Maybe this is the time.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe this is the time.
While he's in a good mood.
I'd love to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you know.
And like that.
And
I
like
don't
that.
care.
If your ratings are 3 or 15, I don't care.
One way or the other.
One way or the other. All right, where were we on the list? What are we doing today? Do I have to break here, Fred?
You can go a couple more minutes.
Okay, good.
Well, we have a guest coming in today.
Yeah, no, I know that. Where's all that other stuff? Roseanne is stopping by.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. I got to ask her today about that whole thing where she remembered being molested at 6 months old.
Well, you know, it's interesting because she was on Montel Williams yesterday. Did you see that?
No, I was watching the strippers from Scores on Donahue.
I see. Teaching other women how to strip or
Yes.
something? I didn't find that very interesting.
Some of those girls I've partied with personally.
No. Oh, the Scores girls.
Yeah, the strippers.
Uh-huh.
Not the housewives.
You recognized your girls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on Montel, they had a bunch of...
Well, I don't have to give their names. Yeah.
Bunch of teenage hookers, streetwalkers, and Roseanne apparently goes to that Children of the Night organization and personally counsels young girls. So,
no kidding.
Yeah. That was very surprising.
She's a busy beaver. How does she have time for all that?
I can't believe she's getting married. You know they have a Valentine's Day wedding date?
Well, yeah, I'm going to talk to her about that.
Please.
I think I'm going to talk her out of that.
I hope so, because you told her not to. Before she left the last time, you told her not to even bother, and she went right out and got herself engaged.
She really needs someone with a good head on her shoulders advising her, and I'm going to.
All right.
And that was the whole thing that I tried to advise her the last time. That's when she got mad at me, when I talked about Tom. I got to talk to her about the new husband. I got some questions, some key questions I'm going to ask. I don't think anybody asks her these questions.
Because I keep seeing these reports of this Valentine's Day wedding date, and I think to myself, what is the problem? Why can't she? These guys aren't going anywhere. Where are they going?
Is she going to get married on our show?
Well, I asked her to.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard back yet.
All right, so I'll ask her that today.
But, you know, she used to have a lot of time to do a lot of, like, wacky stuff. Because remember when that whole thing happened with the drummer from Kiss? And her and Tom were, like, chasing him around the boardwalk and they brought him home. I mean, who's time when you're producing a major show to go find a guy under the boardwalk? I
get a feeling like on a show like that, they just write the shows and then you get to act them and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you have to put in a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't know. We got to ask her a lot of stuff. But I want to ask her about that guy she's marrying and really get that whole thing straightened out.
If we're lucky, he'll be here again.
Yeah, I really got to sit them down.
I doubt if he lets her go out without him.
Yeah,
right. He's got to stay close.
She could fall in love with anybody in the room. She might end up marrying Jackie.
Another bodyguard.
Right. What else?
We just got this fax, and somebody said that Chevy's wife, Janie, came after Chevy dumped the one he left SNL for.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought she was an acquisition after he had reached movie stardom.
Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't realize he had acquired her at that point.
What would you rather do right now? Would you rather hear the Susan Smith song parody, or would you rather hear what Dennis Miller thinks of you?
Let me say that. And then there was a whole bunch of other things, too.
And we have some O.J. songs. Stuttering John. I thought the last time we left, we were friends with Dennis Miller.
Yeah, so did I. I don't know. We have a weird relationship with him.
I didn't think so. I thought he was rethinking his decision to come in here even while he was here.
He was upset. He was upset because... Why was he upset?
This is 7 years ago, okay? You had him on and the woman that is now his wife, but they weren't married at the time, and you asked him about his first wife.
Don't you remember that?
Right, and then he got all uptight about it.
Yeah, but not even that. It was like when he... Oh, I know what upset him the last time. He came in here after his TV show failed, and he was all upset with Jay Leno for causing the demise of his TV show. And when Dennis sat down, I was very blunt with him, and I said, you know, Dennis, I wouldn't be blaming Jay Leno for the failure of that TV show. The TV show sucked. And he got all freaked out that I wasn't sitting there and saying that Jay Leno was the one,
ran him out of the business.
Yeah, because Dennis Miller's theory was, well, I couldn't get any more guests because Jay and Helen Kushnick were keeping these people off my show. And I said, first of all, you should be able to do a show without any good guests. That's number one. Why are you relying so heavily on guests? And number two, your show was on for many months before Jay even acquired The Tonight Show. So what's your excuse back then? So when I said it to him, he got all freaked out. You're not allowed to talk honestly to anybody about their failures. And you're not allowed to be up front with him. He's a guy who's very bold and says a lot of really cool things, and he's a great stand-up comedian, but he just, he can't handle the truth. He's just not he just wasn't...
Not about himself.
He didn't run a good show. It was a boring show. And I basically said it was a sucky show, and if you get another show, do a better job. So that insulted him. And he knew it was true. So anyway, Chauncey Hayden from Stepping Out, who's most of the magazine is just asking celebrities about me.
I think Chauncey's whole reason in life is just to ask people about you. He fluffs it up by putting out this magazine.
Here's the question. There's been a lot of talk of Howard Stern getting his own talk show next year when his radio contract is up. How do you think Stern would do as a talk show host on network TV? So Miller says, I don't know. I don't listen to him enough. He doesn't know.
He has no idea.
I'm one of those people who, if somebody doesn't like me, I really don't go listen to them. But I do like Dennis.
You've always said he's a great stand-up comedian. What more do you have to say?
Yeah, he's just a crummy talk show host. So what? So then he tries to attack. He goes, Chauncey says, in his book, Private Parts, Stern lists you as one of those who thinks he is funny.
Uh-oh. I didn't know you had done that.
Who he thinks is funny.
Oh.
Well, I list him as someone who's funny.
I thought you said that he thinks he's funny.
He says, my wife told me that she read the section in his book about me, and she said that it was pretty brutal. Now how is it brutal?
He shouldn't have his wife read for him.
So I guess you could say I'm one of those people who, when I sense that somebody dislikes me strongly, I don't really follow their career. I did read, this is where now he tries to knock me, in a subtle way. I did read that he was supposed to have a late-night show on Fox, but then he did some debacle on a New Year's Eve show or something, and Rupert Murdoch hated it so much that he canceled him before he even got hired. Yeah, that's just the way it went down, Dennis. Keep dreaming, pal. If I go on late-night television, watch out. You'll see.
You'll learn how to do a show.
Yeah, you can watch my show and figure out how to... Oh, your wife can watch my show and tell you what I do.
Maybe you could book him and he could sit in the corner and watch how it's done.
Yeah. What a dick.
So the wife is still following your career because you liked her.
Everyone who hates me is always trying to look for some failure in my career that they can point to.
Yeah.
They're pointing to shows that never aired. They're going, well, I heard he was supposed to get a late-night show on Fox, but that failed. Failed. I never got on. Why is it so hard for people to understand that I turned that opportunity down? Why they can't accept it?
Because they don't turn any opportunity down, obviously.
Yeah, I met with Rupert Murdoch, and yeah, he offered me a ton of money to go do late-night television, but I couldn't do it at the time. It would have meant leaving the radio show. I was under contract. They said, well, your schedule will be this. You'll get on the air from 6 to 10 in the morning, then you'll come over to Fox, and you can hang out in the afternoon and write the show, and then at 5 o'clock we'll tape, and you'll be done by 6:37.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I said, gee, I don't know if I can handle that.
The ambulance will pull up.
Yeah, and they'll give you, and they'll give you, a heart thing, and then, after your wife leaves you, things shouldn't be too bad. You'll be free to date.
You'll have plenty of money to split with her.
Yeah. We'll pay you enough that she'll be rich the rest of her life. Oh, man. What kind of quality of life is that? As it is, I can barely handle this schedule. Why is it so hard for people to accept that I might turn down a show?
As I said, I suppose very few people do that.
I'm not going to go compete.
Imagine that it happens.
Yeah, I'm not going to go compete with Letterman, Leno, and Ted Koppel running on half an engine.
Yeah, on half strength.
Yeah.
You need your full powers.
Yeah. And it was a cool show that we devised that I was going to do for Fox. It was no guests. I didn't want any guests. And I had this cool idea for a show, which they loved. And unfortunately, I think it would have required me being there on the scene every morning, preparing it and getting it ready. and, making sure when we went to tape at 5 o'clock that it was hot. In fact, my idea was to do it live at 11:30 or 11 o'clock, I think it would have started. I don't know which they wanted. I forget. It was 11 or 11:30. I had a great idea for a show. But, how many shows can you do a day? Right?
Well, if you want to keep the quality up.
Yeah.
If you just want to walk through everything, you can be Ed McMahon and do 50 billion things.
But Rupert Murdoch loved it. When he heard the concept, he was ready. Did I ever tell you the concept?
No.
All right. Picture me every night dressed as Bozo, talking to foreign homeless people, okay, for an hour. There you go. It's as simple as that. I loved it. Sold it to him.
Oh, God. Now, see, somebody's going to steal that before you can get it on TV.
I know. That's my biggest fear, that someone like David Brenner will steal it.
I don't know why you said that here.
I'm so stupid. I give away all my good ideas.
You know how many people listen to this show? It's in Los Angeles,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where all my ideas get stolen. Los Angeles is filled with whores. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. I want to get to Stuttering John because it's supposed to be phenomenal, but, okay, here's a Jeffrey Dahmer joke.
The first one of the day?
What has 12 legs but can't walk?
What?
Jeffrey Dahmer's refrigerator. See? There you go. I haven't gotten any Jeffrey Dahmer prison jokes yet. I do have that song about Jeffrey Dahmer. Ian was right. We should play that at some point.
To commemorate the great man.
How's that happen in prison, though? Like I was reading the paper today. They were saying, so where were the guards while Jeffrey Dahmer was being beaten?
They were on a work detail. There were 3 guys cleaning up a toilet and bathroom area across from a gym.
Yeah.
And I guess these 3 guys, these 3 murderers, are let in there, and they are not the kind of guards, the kind of prisoners who demand supervision constantly. So the guard got them to their work detail, and as soon as he left, one of them beat the other 2 to death.
Because they do say they know where one of the guards was. One of the guards, they cannot count where he was.
Mm-hmm.
There's no accounting.
They weren't supposed to be supervised constantly. No.
And Jeffrey Dahmer was suffocated with his own duty? Is that true?
Where'd you hear that?
I made that up. Just to, see how many people. Baba Booey's like, wow, what a way to go.
I'm going, could this be true?
No, actually, the guy beat him over the head with a broom.
I know. You got to hit him a lot of times, wouldn't you think?
Give me a broom. Let me see if I can hit you over the head enough times.
I was thinking about that. You got to whack a person hard and a lot.
I thought he had used a hammer, and I was saying, well, how do you get a hammer in prison?
And the other thing is, there were 2 guys there.
Yeah.
How does he take out 2 guys?
Yeah, but they were 2 wimps.
With a broom handle.
That's pretty good. I mean, like, couldn't you fight back? I mean, the guy must be wild, man, with a broom handle. Because you know what? I always see these prison movies. The way they usually do a murder is they work in some shop. Mm-hmm. First of all, there should be no shop in prison.
Why are they out cleaning?
Yeah, those movies tip me off that shop is the wrong thing.
Well, shop in school was the wrong thing, wasn't it?
Oh, I used to get beat up in shop all the time. I was safe in every other class but shop.
See? Shop is bad.
Yeah, people get lost in shop. For some reason, when you're working around tools and stuff, it's okay to beat each other up. But whoever knew a broom was a weapon?
Well, in prison, anything can be a weapon.
Yeah.
The last guy who attacked Dahmer managed to somehow insert a razor into a toothbrush.
Yeah, I've done that. We did that in Vietnam.
Is that right?
Yeah. Killed the gooks while they brushed their teeth.
No.
It was awesome.
No plaque.
Right, no plaque. Unbelievable. You never did that, Gary? Oh, you didn't serve a nom. You're a big homo.
I thought that was rather ingenious, but this broom handle thing.
Oh, yeah.
Wild. Where does he keep a broom handle?
Oh, you know where you keep that. You know where you put a broom handle. There's only one place on the body big enough to hide that. Put a broom handle. Ask Giff. He goes for a colonectomy every 3 months or whatever that is. A colonoscope.
I guess this guy must have been doing it, too.
Yeah. Anyway, so Jeffrey Dahmer is, which, by the way, is nice. I mean, obviously, everyone's glad to see that that pampered murderer.
Yes, but my problem is, it would have been great to study that brain.
Yes.
And now it just got beat to death.
Yeah, now it's all mush.
We should have electrocuted him.
Yeah, well, we never got the chance. But it did save the taxpayers $1 million, I read, a year or something?
Not a year.
Yeah, he evidently was high maintenance. No, it was about $1 million. They said over the course of his lifetime it would have cost the taxpayers $1 million.
Brooms.
Yeah, and brooms alone. Okay, you want to do Stuttering John here?
Yeah.
All right, let's get him in because this is important stuff.
This is really, really...
We have had a long-running feud with Chevy Chase for no apparent reason.
Can't end it.
Yeah. Not looking to end it either, by the way. Not really interested in ending it.
There have been approaches. I mean, the time that Bells was in.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried to call and mend fences.
How did it start with Chevy Chase? I don't even remember.
I know exactly how it started. He was on the satellite in a break of Larry King or break CNN, and the commercial started going, what is this Howard Stern? I don't even think it's funny.
Yeah, Chevy was in a break on the Larry King show, and Chevy feeling insecure, because Chevy's not funny. I mean, it's painfully obvious now, but even back then it was obvious to me. Chevy's just not a funny guy. There's something irritating about him, and he had one good season on Saturday Night Live reading the news, but other than that, he's never really been funny. He's the Emperor's new comedian, and I think he never did stand-up or anything like that or did a funny show. He just kind of started thinking he was funny.
He lucked out and wound up in that movie with Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
And
the
guy in Arthur.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Philbin.
Thorne, yeah. Those are two funny people.
Yeah.
He just happened to be sandwiched between them, and then he thought he was funny.
Yeah, he saw a guy who got funny. And that's the same thing with Saturday Night Live. He started thinking he was funny because Belushi and Aykroyd were funny.
Yeah, all the other people were funny.
And the guy just really isn't funny, and that's why in my book I predicted his talk show would last 6 weeks, which now everyone says, big deal. Everyone could have predicted that. But no,
nobody was saying it in the beginning.
No one was predicting 6 weeks. It actually lasted 5. I gave him an extra week. I needed a little buffer there. I thought it would actually go 6 weeks.
See, on The Price is Right, you would have lost anyway.
I know, I went over. So then we, I don't know, so Chevy said this, and I tried to call him, and then we got into this. Chevy!
What is this?
It's Howard. It's Howard and Belzer. We're live on the air. Hey, Chev.
Howard and who?
Belzer, Richard.
Howard Belzer?
And Richard Stern. Howard Stern and Belzer. We're doing our radio show. Trying to talk to you. What are you bad-mouthing me for? Howard Stern and Richard Belzer. We're on the radio.
What? Whose radio's on?
Yours. Why
your radio on?
Larry King told me to call. Why are you bad-mouthing me?
Will you turn it down a little, please? I can't hear you.
So what's going on? Why are you bad-mouthing me?
Hello?
Who's
this?
I've got it, Janie.
Janie, we got it.
Listen, he's not bad-mouthing you.
Hey, Janie,
early in the morning.
Janie, get off the phone, please. Get off the phone. I want to deal with this.
All right.
Hang up the phone.
Well, but,
Janie,
someone
please
can
hang
call
up the phone. Will you please? We are on the radio.
Why is he being a jerk?
Wait a second, Janie. We're on the radio. I'm trying.
I understand that, but why is he saying that to you when you're a very nice person?
No, he's a nice guy, but he's being real mean to me on
He's not being mean to you.
You want to hear what he said about me on Larry King?
Janie, get off the phone.
Bell.
Janie, get off the phone, please. Thank you.
Chevy, I've always been nice to you.
Hey, Howard, is this you?
It's me. We're on the air.
I got news for you.
What?
I didn't badmouth you, but I do have some news for you.
What?
This is my home, and I don't like you. Okay, is that clear?
He was clowning around until Janie got there.
It was Janie that caused the problem.
Yeah.
He was having a good time.
He got freaked out because Janie was like... Janie was taking
Janie took
much
it
like
seriously.
this time.
What happened this time?
Well, this time, I think it was Janie, but she started talking again in defense for him, and then he just started yelling. He goes, leave her alone, trying to...
I don't know one thing you just said. I don't know one thing.
It was kind of saying, this time. It's like, it was talking, and then leave her alone.
I know you know what you said. I just don't know what you said.
He probably had a whole brilliant conversation.
You were probably just brilliant. But I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, in other words, she interrupted my interview last night, and then as soon as she did, Chevy got a little irritated.
Yeah. He gets freaked out when she starts mouthing.
She actually turned off my tape recorder.
Did she?
Yeah, but I saw her doing it.
And Janie doesn't listen. Do you know how many
She's...
times he has to tell her?
Chevy's really got to get her under control. It's like, Janie, get off the phone.
Hang on.
Chevy's a nice guy. Hang up.
It seems like he's afraid of that she's going to say something wrong.
Yeah, well, he was trying to handle it in a light way, you know, with his stupid I don't know what's going on thing. And
Howard who?
Yeah.
Howard Belzer.
Mr. Wrong Way.
He's going to drag you into that bit one way or another.
Yeah.
You get a hold of him.
She takes all the humor out of it.
Sucked all the humor out of the situation. All right.
Okay? So don't call my home again.
Okay, fine.
See you later.
Bye.
That's pretty funny when he says, Janie, please, hang up the phone.
Janie.
It seemed to me like he was trying to play like he had no idea who you were or he had very little idea.
No, that's his shtick. He does that all the time.
And she made it entirely obvious.
Yeah, she was like...
very well.
Yeah.
Hello?
She was blowing it by making it, you know, too real.
Painfully obvious.
Which would have been interesting.
Yeah, she was serious.
I'd rather talk to Janie than Chevy, quite frankly.
If there was any joke to be had, Janie wasn't getting it.
I would love to have been a fly on the wall for the conversation after that phone.
Oh.
Why is he doing this to you when you're a perfectly nice man?
What's the difference? Don't pick up the phone. I was talking. Why do you have to get on and defend me? You make me look like a woman. All right, so let's get to it.
Please hang up.
You know what? Let me take a short break, and then really you got to stay tuned because John talks to Chevy at some length here.
Yeah, he was cornered like a chicken.
He was what?
He was cornered like a chicken.
He was cornered like a chicken. And I got to admit, I was watching the E! Show with you doing the interview with Burt Reynolds and some other people. Yeah. That fake mustache you wear is really funny.
Yeah, I have a new one. I had a new one for the...
You're really funny visually. Did you see that show?
No.
The E! Show rules. I mean, it's unbelievable. I heard from a lot of people who watch it. The general observation was, and you know what, I don't get to see this stuff ahead of time, so I'm always kind of freaked out. Everyone was saying how F. Murray Abraham is really a jerk.
Oh, really?
I saw that one.
Yeah,
I thought he was nice.
They were like, oh, he's just so full of himself.
Yeah, he did come off as the pompous actor.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the auteur. Get with it. Yeah, you thought he acted pretty cool?
F. Murley hung in there the whole, 20 questions.
F. Murley?
Anybody who does that, I got it. Yeah.
F. Murley.
Well,
F. Murley hung in there, man.
F. Millie. Millie Abraham.
Well, John now is an actor himself. He has to take the side of every actor.
But that mustache you wear is really funny, the disguise. In fact, if anything, that's less of a disguise because... the mustache is so obviously fake. First of all...
You should have seen the one last night.
He starts running around and security guards are pushing him, right?
Yeah.
So the mustache is pushed up all the way. It's like not even anywhere near his lip. And then it starts moving to the side and it's all crooked. It's the funniest thing I ever... just watching the mustache.
I've told John that a million times, that those wigs and mustaches draw more attention to him.
Yeah.
And then so I just heard that Chevy pulled his mustache off during the interview.
Did he? Oh, that's
so
funny.
obvious.
Yeah, but you know what? It just covers it up for a little while.
Yeah, right. Covers it up.
But I really don't have to now with the new haircut, but I just thought I don't know. I think,
Does he recognize you right away, Chevy?
No idea.
No idea?
Oh, no, yeah, I even changed my voice a little bit. I got to hear this. All right. Let me...
John is acting.
It's a short break, and we'll be right back. Jackie, new rave joke page, Martin to order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD or cassette. It's $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Holiday special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING this Friday night. Jackie with Jake Thomas at Memories Restaurant and Shark Bar in Fort Lee, New Jersey. For raunchy jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service. Okay. Stuttering John with Chevy Chase. Let's get right to the tape. People have been waiting patiently for it. It's the new Howard Stern trying to get the material on time. All right, so this is... Stuttering John with Chevy Chase yesterday.
Where was Chevy?
Outside NBC, right? Yeah. Okay. Have you been around that area since they put up the Christmas tree? You can't move. The traffic is awful.
I hated it when we worked there and that Christmas tree would go up.
Yeah. All right, here we go. A tree. I'm going to chop it down tonight.
Do everybody a favor.
Yeah. These are pretty brutal questions, too.
Yeah, very brutal.
The questions are getting worse with me.
Yeah, well...
it's like you just want me to get one off now, and then that's it.
No, it wasn't that. It was just that these were really good questions. You'll like it. You'll like it. Here we go.
Chevy, call ask your question from WXOK Radio.
Any particular name? What?
Ask your question from WXOK Radio.
Oh, you doing British accent?
Yeah.
Radio.
Hello. Can I ask you a question for WXOK Radio?
Love. Radio is the only thing that has an accent.
Yeah, right. Did you notice that? Is that you disguising your voice?
Yeah.
Billy's jealous. You're such a good impression.
Chevy, call ask your question from WXOK Radio.
Any particular name? What?
Ask your question from WXOK Radio.
I didn't understand a word you said.
Can I ask you a question for WXRK Radio?
Absolutely, yes.
He's very patient.
Who's saying you're very patient?
I think his wife.
Oh.
I think.
Oh. Here it comes.
Were you high when you said you beat David Letterman?
Was I what?
High when you said you beat David Letterman.
What do you mean high?
No, stoned.
What do you mean stoned?
No, wasted.
What do you mean wasted?
Do you think you'd ever see the day that Garrett Morris is more happening than you?
Oh, you want me to do this? Sure.
Chevy?
Oh, I'll send it to you. Sure.
Oh, so now he's ignoring you.
Yeah, there's a lot of autograph seekers.
All right, we got some more questions coming up.
Your very first show last year, I did.
Chevy, do you think that you'd ever see the day that Garrett Morris is more happening than you?
Hi, how are you? What?
Do you think that you'd ever see the day that Garrett Morris is more happening than you?
You have parents?
Yes, I do.
Did they bring you up right?
Yes, they did.
Did they bring you up to do these?
Speaking.
Did they bring you up to do what you're doing? Did they?
Yeah.
Would they be proud of you?
Yes, they would, Chevy.
Really?
Yes, they would.
I'd like to meet them.
Do you tell your children?
Write me.
Do you tell your children that you're an accountant, or you tell them or do you tell them the ugly truth?
About what?
About your career.
About my career?
Yeah.
I tell them the ugly truth.
Does it bother you?
How's your career going?
So good.
Why two mics?
Well, because
you just can't get a job with one person.
Oh, no,
See you later.
Oh, come on, Chevy. Hey, Chevy, Howard Stern. Anything to say about Howard Stern?
I love Howard.
Oh.
I mean, you guys aren't a feud.
We're not. I never listen to him. I have no idea why he's in a feud with me.
Chevy's wife?
Oh, don't go away. Don't. Just leave her alone.
No, she said to me.
No.
Yeah.
Did they bring you up to be like this?
Well,
did they bring you up to be like this?
I'm a journalist. No, here, take it. You want it?
Fake.
There you go.
There you are now.
But now you ripped up your mustache?
Yeah.
And what happened? Janie started talking? You got upset?
Yeah. And that's when you heard that the different audios because she turned up the mic and the TV audio.
She actually came up and turned off your mic?
Yeah, she turned the tape recorder off.
Wow.
So it's like...
What is she so protective of?
Janie's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
She knows what an idiot he makes of himself on these interviews.
Even she can tell.
Oh, I thought he's handling it.
Yeah, well...
I mean, he's getting a little uptight, though. Why doesn't he mellow out?
He's so funny because he gets onto that one jag.
Yeah.
Did you have parents?
He gets real uptight.
You know, and he goes right back to that.
Yeah, he gets like weird, right?
Yeah.
Does he get weird?
Yeah.
Like your dad or something?
It's like his dad. Almost like he would rather just kick my ass. But
he just wants to be that young hip guy that he was, and it's just not happening.
He's
for him.
almost like a gym teacher. You know, you see a whistle around his neck. Do you have parents?
He's a scary guy. He scares me.
It's like a school principal.
Yeah.
What?
What'd you ask? My career? What? Yeah.
Did they raise you to do this?
Yeah. How's your career? It's miserable. You look different.
Yeah, I've been jogging. Maybe I lost a little weight.
I swear you were on some kind of drugs.
I don't know why you think that. I swear to God.
You remind me of a guy on Prozac.
No, I'm not.
You ever take Prozac?
No.
You've never taken it?
No.
It's the haircut, Howard.
You don't take Prozac?
No, I took Valium.
His eyes look classy.
I would bet $1 million you're on Prozac.
How much you want to bet?
No, I didn't say I'm going to bet you. You're the one. You know the answer.
No,
big dope.
I promise.
You never took it?
No.
In your whole life, you never took Prozac?
No. I thought about it when they said I would do better at what I do.
Who told you you'd do better at what you do?
I read a magazine where they said that I could be a better, they say people who golf better, and people who...
On Prozac?
Yeah.
So you're going to be a better what?
Well, yeah, what are you good at? You're going to be a better parolee? I mean, what are you going to be better at?
I thought maybe I could just do better at whatever I do.
What do you do?
He hasn't figured out what he does. But
you never tried it?
No.
I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. Say, I swear to God, I never did.
I swear to God, I never tried it. I never did Prozac.
And you don't have anything crossed over there?
No. Oh, yeah, my legs, but that was even beforehand.
He'd be a better idiot on Prozac.
I just thought I could, play guitar better, maybe,
Really?
Yeah,
Is there something wrong with your guitar playing?
Yeah, something must be pretty awful about it.
I don't know, whatever,
When did you consider doing this?
Well, I read this magazine article. Robin, you remember.
Hold on, I'll get back to this. I want to hear the rest of your interview.
Yeah.
Wants to fine-tune his stutter.
What's your real name?
I'm Stuttering John.
Well, you're not stuttering now.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still nervous, though.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Let me ask you. Does it bother you that not only did you fail, but no one even remembers or cares that you failed?
No. That's what I was going for.
Do you feel proud that Cops and Robertsons was one of the biggest Hollywood failures of 1994?
Very proud. Thank you.
How do you handle the fact that Conan stinks and he did way better than you?
I have no idea who you're talking about. I thought that Conan the Barbarian was one of the best pictures I've ever seen.
Did you get a picture of the Chevy Chase Theater, or did it change too quick?
You have psychiatric problems.
Did you get a picture of the Chevy Chase Theater, or did it change too quick?
Oh, man. You guys are going for the jugular.
He pissed me off, man.
No, he says he loves you now. Never listened, but he loves you.
Now I'm feeling kind of bad for him. I think the guy's shipwrecked.
He's down for the
Yeah, maybe we'll just back off.
We usually throw in like one question, like that whole list.
Yeah.
Who thought he'd talk to him?
Who knew? I think you'd ask him one question and he'd run away. I didn't realize
he'd get trapped somewhere.
Yeah.
Chevy, good day, Chevy. Good day.
Good day.
Good day, Chevy.
His accent. So you lost your mustache?
No. He tried to glue it on my microphone when I was interviewing him.
Who told you to go on Prozac?
There was a magazine.
Yeah. What magazine? Mad?
No. It was like a magazine, and I think Grillo had in the back, and it was saying how you're better. Like anything you do is better.
Don't you realize that there are people who kill themselves from Prozac? They get completely wacky. Why would you put yourself on a drug?
Well, no. I mean, listen. I smoke pot. I mean, what's.
Yeah, he's already on drugs.
That's true. Might as well do a drug that might make you a better guitar player. But there's a big difference between pot and Prozac. I mean,
he's already on pot. Might as well alter his entire life.
Try every drug.
I mean, no. I mean, what? You've never experienced just saying, hey,
I just don't believe there's a drug that can make you better.
Well, it also says
there's always side effects.
Well, it also says that it would make you happier.
Oh. Really? And you're not happy?
No.
What have you got to be unhappy? Well,
go answer your own questions.
But just like
go interview yourself.
Well, the whole thing, like the whole article was headline, the wonder drug.
What?
The wonder drug. Like,
yeah. Well, it's only it's for severely depressed people. Maybe they have no alternative, so they put themselves on some medication. But you, I could have sworn you were on it.
No,
I've seen people on Prozac.
You've been walking around every day and thinking.
You don't have any in your apartment?
No.
No. You don't keep a bottle of it?
No.
No. Okay. You don't have a bottle of Prozac in your apartment?
No. I'm telling you.
Want to buy some?
You got it in your pocket now? Where is it?
You don't keep a bottle of Prozac in your apartment?
No.
You have never kept.
Have you ever kept a bottle of Prozac in your apartment?
Well, I did get some at one point.
Oh, you did?
But I didn't take.
You did? Now, where did you? Now, what do you mean? Now, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? You got some?
I did go to a friend of mine and get some.
You scored some illegal Prozac?
Yeah.
Man, oh, Manischewitz.
Don't you have to get that from a doctor?
Yeah.
And did you try it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? So why did you tell me you never took Prozac?
I
knew you were on it.
I know. No, I wasn't on it. I swear to God, it was only one.
What did you do?
I took it and nothing happened. I said,
you wanted to get high off Prozac.
Wait a second. So you took... Wait a second. Let me get this straight. What is it, Gary? What is it?
I was about to tell you that Roseanne and her entourage are here, but this is way better.
Yeah, I know.
I did actually try it, yeah.
So what happened? Why did you lie to me and say you didn't try Prozac?
I just, should I tell you that I take mescaline, too?
It's mescaline. If you're going to take it. Mexilin. Maybe you took the wrong drug.
But no, I swear to God I'm not on it. And it was a while ago.
So you took a Prozac.
It was around the same time that I got that article.
Right.
How did you get it? How did you get it?
You took a Prozac.
I don't want to tell
you.
You
took one Prozac?
No, about 3.
You took 3 at once?
Yeah, maybe even 4.
You took 4 Prozacs at once?
You just popped them in your mouth?
Yeah.
What happened? You took the first one, nothing happened.
Yeah, so next day I took like 3.
Oh.
So you took 3 at once?
Yeah. But nothing, I swear to God, nothing happened.
Yeah, right.
You didn't get happier and you weren't better.
No, actually, I didn't feel anything. I felt like I just took placebo or something.
Placebo?
Yeah.
What is that word again?
Placebo.
Oh, placebo. Okay.
So then I gave up on that and.
How do you know it was Prozac then?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody did give you placebo.
Yeah, maybe it was a placebo.
You got beat, man.
You got beat.
Yeah. Nah, well, it could have been.
All right. So, in other words, you were on Prozac.
No, I wasn't on it. I tried.
Okay. That's what. Don't lie to me anymore.
Bottle, Howard?
Who knows? How many Prozacs did you get?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I see.
Was it a lot or was it a little?
No, it was a little.
All right. I thought you were on it.
No, it wasn't.
I could tell someone. I could tell.
This is about 4 months ago.
I can tell.
Yeah.
This is about 4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
Yeah, so how did I figure it all out?
I know exactly how you figured it out.
You don't know anything.
I know exactly how you figured it out.
You don't know a thing. I'm going to throw you right out of here.
I have...
Don't you lie to me.
Oh,
You did a good interview with...
yeah, I know. Thank you.
Believe me, I'd be on Prozac if I had to do those interviews. Very good. I have to talk to Roseanne. There's a lot of things going on with her.
Yeah, go take your drugs.
Go take some Prozac and calm down. Talk to Roseanne. She's taking Prozac.
She got off of it.
She got off it. Roseanne took Prozac, right?
Yeah, she was just talking about the side effects of it.
What is it?
Well, I didn't stay for it. She just said that somebody sent her a book that tells her the weird side effects, and she said she had most of them.
Some people kill people on it.
Well, no, that's not Prozac, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they go so what? They kill themselves.
I heard you cut your hair.
What is it, Ralph? You took Prozac? I'm thinking of getting on it myself.
You want to be happier.
I had a friend who took that.
Yeah. Don't block my camera, please.
Prozac. And he almost killed someone. I mean,
really?
He like lost it.
Yeah, but that's that's if you take it like constantly or something.
You know what someone told me happened to them when they took Prozac? They married Tom Arnold. All right, let's take a break. And
you actually told that joke out in the green room.
Oh, she did.
One of the side effects is you pick bad marriage partners.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the other questions that we had from?
Yeah, well, we'll get to that some other time. I know people want to kill Ralph and they're not on any Prozac.
So, I'm like afraid to go back to the office.
Why?
Because it's weird.
What, with John?
No, yeah, John taking Prozac, sort of a strange thing.
Why?
Yeah, you never know if you might go off.
Yeah, you're not going to go off, are you?
Top 3 of them when you don't know what they could possibly do.
No, I knew what they would do.
What would they do?
It's supposed to just be like, well, I thought you're supposed to be in like some good mood all the time.
I'll have to ask Roseanne this, but I think 3 Prozac is a pretty heavy dosage.
Yeah, let's go take ecstasy.
What? Have you taken that? Well, have you done cocaine?
No.
You've never done it in your life? You friggin' liar. You know what? Everybody here, Jackie, you haven't tried every drug known to man?
No, but it's different.
I don't understand why, what's
I'm not saying anything. I just want to know why you weren't Prozac.
Because we're all grown up and you weren't taking it. You weren't taking it for recreational use. You were taking it for...
When we did coke, we were doing it for some fun. You're taking it to try and improve your guitar playing.
No, I was taking it because I thought I'd be in it would be like a...
Why don't you go out and talk to Roseanne during the commercial? Seriously.
Yeah,
let her
commiserate. Did he take the Prozac before a lesson or what?
Yeah, right.
I'd like to know what...
My guitar teacher's coming over. I better take some Prozac.
I'd like to know what he based his data on.
Yeah. In other words, the reason for Gary, Gary,
I'll talk about it.
You snorted coke.
Yeah, of course.
You did it. You did it just to get high.
Also, I'll tell you what happened.
But he does Prozac. He thinks he's going to change his life.
No, Howard, I'll tell you what happened. Actually, what happened is
get Roseanne in here. She'll counsel.
Where's
Roseanne?
This is the worst form of drug taking. This is experimenting with drugs.
No.
No idea what's going to go on.
Howard, it was my girlfriend's father.
And that's Jackie who takes drugs every day.
It was so my girlfriend's father is a pharmaceutical, makes the stuff.
Right.
So he sat me down and told me all the pros and cons of it.
Did he tell you it takes 4 to 8 weeks to take effect?
No.
Well, I didn't ask him about when it would take effect.
So you took 3 and then you just stopped.
It's just like, And then what happened is Karen found him and freaked out on me and left me. For 3 days.
Oh, really?
And then I wasn't able to take him anyway.
She was afraid for her life.
And then she would make me swear to God. So I wasn't able to take him. I was like, because she make me swear on my mother's life and the whole 9 yards, I wasn't taking him. So then I wasn't able to take him.
Why don't you go out and talk to Roseanne? Obviously, she's not coming in. She doesn't want to be near you.
Dog, you want me to go get her?
All right. Why don't we take a break and then we'll talk to Roseanne? So,
okay. All right.
Stuttering John, ladies and gentlemen, with Chevy Chase. Very good. Stuttering John and his Prozac experience.
Amazing.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with... Get to work on time. That's my expert. Or you're fired. But then again, I hate firing this guy. But I'm going to have to do it.
I think you're right. You did back yourself into a corner, and you should have said something he would hate is to write outside of this room.
I don't even want him outside of the room.
I know, but it's just...
So I'm the one who gets punished.
He's always putting you in a position of punishing yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what to punish him with. What do you value around here so I could take it away from you? So, without firing you. Tell me what a good punishment would be for you. Hello?
I'm thinking, Howard.
Again you're thinking? What do you love around here?
I love you.
No, come on. What do you love around here? Is there something you love to do? Do you love being on the wrap-up show? Should I take that away from you?
Yeah,
Do you
one of
love
my
that?
favorite things is definitely being on the wrap-up.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Is that really something? So should I take that away from you?
Well, I wouldn't want you to.
All right. So,
But
okay, if you're late, I'm going to take that away from you. Okay?
It's cool.
I got to treat you like a baby. You know, I got to take something away. I got to be like a parent and punish you because you can't get to your work on time.
As Will Smith said on the Oprah show yesterday, he doesn't believe in punishment. He believes
Who said
in freedom. Will Smith.
He believes in freedom.
Yes,
Let him work
for his
here for a week.
children.
Let him
But
be
if
Benji's
you
boss for a week.
If you show that you can't handle your freedom,
Yeah.
then there will be consequences.
I love.
Look, I'm no Will Smith, but here's something. I know what you love.
I love talking to Robin in the hall.
Oh,
Do you love
fuck
that Howard
that.
TV
That's probably
pays?
one of my
Do you love
favorite
that Howard TV pays for your breakfast? Do you like that?
Do I like? Yeah, sure.
You
of
like it?
course.
Okay. So if you do next time you're late, that stops.
Okay.
All right. You got to get your own breakfast. Okay. Okay. That's it.
Oh, I know the best one. That he has to go find those tubs of food himself.
Yeah.
Nobody's bringing
I'm cutting off your craft services, so to speak. All right? All right, Chubsy Wubsy? No food for Chubsy Wubsy. You know, either that or you have to take Richard's pee in your mouth. And I can't make you do that.
I would hate to do that.
All right, so then I'm going to take away your breakfast allowance.
Okay.
All right, you'll be docked.
But I can drink the pee as a...
No. Okay, keep laughing. See, he laughs at me. What did you want to
Doesn't
say?
take it seriously.
When you say be here on time, I think he needs a time.
He was given a time.
Let me ask you something. What time do you think he needs to be here?
5:30, I think, sounds good.
No, he needs to be here before the show starts. Any time up until 6 o'clock, he needs to be here. I personally don't think he should cut it that close to 2 minutes to 6. But as long as he's in the room sitting down when the show starts, I'm okay. And quite frankly, we have a meeting for about 20 minutes before the show starts. He should be in on that. He's a writer. We start at 5:40 every morning with the meeting. He should hear what's going on. Fred's here, I'm here, Robin's here. I don't know what the problem is. I don't get it.
I mean, here's the deal. He's guaranteed at least till 6 o'clock. I try to run all the elements to at least 6 o'clock.
Right.
Sometimes a little over because sometimes it just feels better to do it that way. But at 6 o'clock, you can guarantee that's when the show starts.
Right. I wonder what Jimmy does with employees like this. Where's Jim? Bring him in here.
We'll ask him. Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. Even he's on time. He doesn't even work for me and he's on time. How come you don't work for me and you're on time? Oh, he's late? What should I do with you?
He has to take Richard's pee.
Listen, I've been running the gauntlet of security to get in here, so I've been here for quite a while. I've been here since noon yesterday.
Did you hear what I'm saying to Benji?
I did not. No, we were, doing the interviews and all that stuff out there.
I backed myself into a corner because you run a pretty big operation. I saw Jimmy's operation out in L.A. and
It sounds like a major deal.
It's fucking impressive, is what it is. And then I got to talk to him about that bar situation because I don't
want to know what that is.
But anyway, so I've said to Benji, I've backed myself into a corner in terms of being management. I guess now I'm a boss. Yeah, lucky me.
You're running a company.
Yeah. And look who my employee is. Chubsy Wubsy, big fucking lump of lard over there.
What did he do? What did you do?
No, what he does is he shows up late a lot. He used to show up a lot. He used to show up a lot late. Like he just opened the door like 3 minutes into the show.
I remember that. Yeah,
and barreled through the hall.
And it's just, I mean, when you do your show, if one of your guys just happened to walk out on stage 3 minutes in, I think it'd be a little distracting to you, maybe.
It would, yeah.
Right. So I've said to the guy, like a million times, look, please be here on time. It's very distracting to me when you come in late. And quite frankly, if you're a writer on the show, you should be here at 20 minutes. We have a meeting for 20 minutes before every show. You should be here for it.
Sure.
But even if you're not, I don't even care. Just don't walk in at 6 o'clock in the morning while I'm talking. Come in early, come in on time.
Right.
So he said, okay. And then the fucker walks in today late, and like I've said to him, I'm going to fire you if you don't. So now I'm not going to fire the guy. I like the guy. He does a good job.
Well, there's got to be something in between firing and...
Oh, I found it. We pay for his breakfast every morning. I'm taking that away if he's late again.
Now, will you just take it away for the day he's late?
No, forever.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a good one. I mean, really.
I don't know that's
is
such a big penalty. I mean, how much can he eat for breakfast?
First of all,
well, come on.
Look at the size of him.
Robin.
What should I do, waterboard him?
He's not you, Robin.
Do you have any employees that you have to discipline ever?
Yeah, I do. Well, for me, it's a bigger problem because I do not command the authority or respect that you do.
I don't. That's the thing. Nobody respects me around here.
The comparison, though. I mean, people will. For me, I've hired a lot of family members. I have friends from my block.
I was backstage at Jimmy's show. The first person that comes up is this woman, lovely woman. She's Jimmy's cousin.
Right.
You're
My
kidding.
cousin Mickey, yeah.
Your cousin Mickey. And she's nice, and she's the one who's, producing Beth's segment. Then I see cousin Sal.
Uh-huh.
And cousin Sal is a writer on Jimmy's show who's, he's actually come to my house and stuff. But he's there, he's working. Then I go up in the elevator. Uncle Frank is the guy on camera, and the security guard.
I'm like the Wayans family.
Yeah, it's like, in some ways, I think it's beautiful, that you're that connected to your family. And the other way, I feel like Jimmy is a good guy, but he must resent the fuck out of all of them on some psychological level. Yeah.
I really don't, because the people that work at my show my family members are like the best employees there. They set an example that it makes it hard for the other ones. People can't screw around when they see that my actual family members are there and working harder than they are.
But how can you fire? Let's say Sal isn't pulling his weight as a writer, and I know Sal's like a lovely guy. But let's say he starts to really kind of shit things up, and you only get so much budget from ABC,
right?
And you need good writers. I mean, you crank out material every fucking day, and it's scripted, and that monologue up front, and the clips, and all that. And all of a sudden, Sal's not pulling his weight. You can't get rid of him.
Right, but you have to remember that, Sal's been with me way before this show, so I had a long testing period before I got to hire him. So he worked with me when I was on the radio, and he worked with me on Win Ben Stein's Money and The Man Show and Crank Yankers. So I knew he could do it by the time.
But I was even thinking, with you and Molly now being a couple, and she's co-head writer, you could. What happens if you guys break up? That'll be weird too, because don't you think? Isn't that additional pressure?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We'll just try not to.
Do you guys ever have
with her.
moments of agitation with each other?
How do you discipline Molly?
How do you do that?
Have you ever said hey Molly, you're writing some shit for the week, but you can't say that she's your girlfriend.
But she doesn't though. So luckily,
I'm saying she's probably going to be more. You're probably going to run more into trouble in your personal life. Now, how does that work out at work if you've had a little thing and now you got to go work together?
We don't really have a problem with it.
Really?
I don't know.
Hasn't come up yet.
Okay.
I run things with an iron fist over there.
That's the thing with you, because I was thinking about let's say Molly does something wrong. I don't think you can say anything.
Molly's never done anything wrong in her life, so I think I'll be all right.
She is a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, definitely.
You're happy with her, man.
Yeah.
You should see him. He's like he's all physical with her, and like a man in love.
Oh dear.
Yeah, get in the car. I push her.
yeah. He's like he's like Ike Turner.
Oh God.
Takes out the shoe.
Off the shoe, the boot.
Yeah. I like this girlfriend.
Good. I'm glad. Well, I like your wife as well. Beth is lovely, and
you guys email each other a lot.
It sounds like you two are friends.
I think they're more than friends. I think they're going out.
Oh really?
Well, it's
Beth's every minute. I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. I go, you love Jimmy too fucking much. Maybe I ought to look in on this. She really loves you.
Well, I love Beth too. Yeah, we do. We send emails and stuff. And sometimes I feel like you're very, very busy. And if I have a question for the two of you, I will just ask Beth that question.
By the way, I appreciate that. I really, truly do. She goes, Jimmy is doing this for the party, and this one's coming. I go, how come I'm not in on these discussions? She goes, because you don't want to be.
Right. And then you're you're right.
It's better not to have been on those discussions, because there's a whole thing with who was invited and who wasn't invited. And, hey, thanks for not inviting me. I mean, this party became... I really cannot possibly explain what it was like. It was like Oprah was visiting town and coming to my house. I mean, it was crazy.
First of all, I had no idea that I had that much juice in L.A. You saw it. I was being chased by paparazzi.
I've never seen anything like it. I have to say, I've never seen the craze with
aggression.
You've got to come more often, because the fact you haven't been there for 12 years or whatever it's been has made people it was crazy.
It was crazy. I swear to God, I've never seen it. I didn't expect it.
I love the Rodeo Drive story.
Oh, I told that whole thing yesterday.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I go to meet Jimmy for dinner, at this Italian place, really good place. What's the name of that place?
At Osteria Mozza, Mario Batali's
So
restaurant.
again, this is the second night in a row I get followed by the paparazzi. They're chasing us through the fucking street and this and that. I'm telling the driver, don't worry about it. What the hell? But it's really irking me that like somehow they knew ahead of time where I was going to be. So I go into the restaurant. I said to everyone, I said, first of all, how would they know where I'm going? The reservation's under Jimmy's name. It's not under my name. I go in. Reservation was under my name.
Oh.
Now, when did they know I was coming?
Yeah, by the way, I was like, what's going on here? Because I know somebody that works there, and so I said, hey, listen, I want to make sure we have a good table, I'm taking Howard there. And they put the reservation under your name, which was weird because I called in to say, hey, we're on our way over there right now, and they're like, I don't have a reservation for you. I was like, what?
Even TMZ said that I was the king of L.A.
You were.
I was. But it's so funny. Yesterday I'm on the air. I don't know if you heard any of the show.
I did. I heard a lot of it.
And I'm telling Robin about the party. And this party really did become something in L.A.
I sense a little bit of hostility from Robin about this party and the whole thing.
Really?
And I will get into that. Yes, Robin.
Hostility? What are you
all this.
That's funny. There was a guy on the phone earlier. I didn't put him on, but he was saying I sense a lot lot of jealousy from Robin about the party.
I sense
and I don't
a little
sense
something.
That.
I don't know what's going on.
What do you
sorry, I missed the moonshine.
Oh, Robin with the. That's so Hollywood. It's so Hollywood.
No, wait a minute.
You're taking enemas and eating bean sprouts.
Hold it.
Who's more Hollywood than you?
Hold it.
You are Hollywood.
My only problem is that you're introducing Howard to all these people now we can't goof on.
Right.
That's my only problem.
I have a problem with that, too.
Like that's ever been an issue for you.
No, yesterday Ashton Kutcher was here. I was like, oh, no, we've got to be nice to him.
We've had Ashton on, but the reason Ashton was at the party, he's been on our show before.
Yes, but ever since then, we've goofed on him.
No.
Well,
yes.
Give it a couple weeks. You go right back to goofing on him. I mean, come on.
Hey, I got to tell you, first of all, I publicly want to thank Jimmy for making my time in Los Angeles so nice. He really did. He was like the host of L.A.
He was your President Reagan to your other foreign dignitary.
That's right.
Status. Yeah.
Can I tell you, I put probably 10 times more thought into that party than I did my wedding.
It's true. Yeah, because Jimmy describes to me when he got married the first time, he paid no attention to his wedding.
Oh, no.
But Jimmy was really
at Costco.
Jimmy really wanted my time in L.A. to be nice. So
I think he might want you to come back more often. Yeah.
Well, each night he had dinner planned at a different restaurant. We went to Soho House. We went with J.J. Abrams and his wife one night.
Katie, I gave Howard a massage after every meal.
And then while we were sitting there, like Joaquin Phoenix and
then what was Joaquin Phoenix acting like? Because that's news.
I think he's crazy. Jimmy thinks he's normal. I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell what's going on.
Because everybody's still trying to figure this whole thing out.
You got up from the table to go to the bathroom, and Joaquin was making fun of you. And I went, he's fucking crazy.
What did he do? What did he say?
Because I said to him, wait, I'm friends with Jimmy. What the fuck are you saying? He started goofing on Jimmy's show, saying Jimmy was there. I go, who the fuck are you?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
Wow.
Jimmy thinks it's funny.
I do think it's funny.
Was
I don't know what's going on.
nice to Jimmy while Jimmy was there and then immediately
sucking
flipped?
Jimmy's dick, and then 2 seconds later, Jimmy gets up and he's badmouthing him.
You have to understand something. For me, this is not a normal. None of it seems normal. Like the fact that Joaquin Phoenix even knows who the hell I am and walks in and comes over. But even just having all those people at my house, normally it is filled with my... Seriously, like, I have friends with, like, lazy eyes, and, they look like sea monsters. And to have, like, Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore and Courtney Cox playing the drums, it doesn't seem right.
So it was exciting for you, too. Because I thought you have these kind of parties all the time. Because you told me, like, Tom Cruise came to your house one time.
But you have to understand, like, Tom Cruise did come to my house. But he was besides Adam, the only celebrity there.
Right.
Amongst all my, every once in a while, some one person comes. I've never had anything descend upon me like that.
See, I was under the impression that you've done this before.
No.
Well, wait a minute. How did all those people get there? I mean...
Most of these people are... Because I said to Howard, I know you're coming to L.A., you have limited time. If there are people that you want to see...
It started out small. Jimmy said to me, I'd like to do a small dinner party. Jimmy was going to cook dinner.
Right.
And he said, hey, I'm going to have a small dinner party. Is there anyone you'd like to see there? And so, I would say, gee, I'd love to see David Arquette. He does the show. He's such a nice guy. I've never even met Courtney Cox's wife. It's kind of weird, like I haven't. I said, maybe we'll have dinner with them, or something like that, like 1 or 2 people. And then we'd think of this one and that one. Then I mentioned it on the air. And then, like, all of a sudden, Jimmy goes, hey.
Once it went on the air, that was that.
Were you getting requests? Like people,
oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, and then, like even Greg Fitzsimmons, like he was on the show.
Uh-huh.
And he's in L.A. And then Jimmy said to me, gee, don't you think we should invite Greg? I said, I was going to say something, but I feel funny inviting people to your home.
Right.
I don't know.
You don't feel like that's your place.
Yeah, and I said, I don't know how many people you can cook for, because Jimmy was going to cook.
Right.
And I said, of course so I'd say to him, of course I'd love to see Greg, but I don't know.
So I can forget him when I'm talking about
it. Right. Oh, by the way, did you hear Greg's show last night?
I didn't know.
It's so funny. We played it back. So I'm trying to think of all the celebrities.
You destroyed him, by the way, when you said that you didn't know he'd had a show on for a few years. That's when I thought I better invite Greg to this party.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't realize. But Greg was kind of like, he wasn't hurt or anything, but he was just like, wow, Howard didn't remember I was there, and I was up on stage playing guitar with him and this and that. But I think
you forgot a lot of people.
It's
okay, though.
Did I forget a lot of people?
Like it sounds like you could have cooked from Howard's
Greg's
list.
very forgettable, though. That's the thing. I mean,
yeah.
No.
It's good to be in show business.
Can I mention something real quick? Because I want to apologize for Fred, because I feel very badly.
This is a great story.
Now, Greg had me on the show, and Greg's a pain in the ass with these questions that he asks. You feel like you have to answer, but he's like, rank who you like best of Howard, Robin, and Fred, first to last. So I go, all right, well, Howard and I are pretty tight. So Howard's first, and then I'm trying to think of all right, who am I going to go with between Robin or Fred? I say, you know what, Fred has said a couple of things about me on the air that haven't exactly been accurate. Fred, I don't know if you're back there hearing, but
I'm listening.
But I love Fred. But forced to rank the three of you, that's where it came up, and then it became like I was insulting Fred.
But you said about Fred, and I thought it was very astute. Greg said, well, why do you like Robin better than Fred? And you said, well, Fred acts like he's some sort of genius and like he knows.
He's unimpeachable.
I didn't say that, but what I did say, and I think this is more your fault than Fred's fault. Whenever there's a lull in the conversation, you guys, I don't know, you turn to Fred, and then Fred will answer you, whatever the issue is.
Right. I'll answer to the best of my ability.
Doesn't anyone in this room have a computer? I mean, isn't there a Google search of any kind in here?
Sure.
So, in other words, you feel that we accept whatever Fred says as gospel, and Fred isn't that intelligent. In other words,
it's not a matter of intelligence.
You said that
Fred
he was inaccurate, and nobody will challenge him.
Right.
So now Fred has become like
By
your
the way,
enemy.
in case anybody was interested, it's not a B minor chord in Hey Jude, it's B flat.
See, there you go.
There you go.
But now, after listening to the show yesterday, Fred has risen above Robin, and Robin is back into the third place.
There you go.
Sorry, Robin.
Right.
And sorry,
Because of
Fred.
my, what?
Yeah, what are you sensing about Robin about this Hollywood
I don't
party?
know what's going on. I really don't know. I don't know what is going on. I feel like...
you think she's jealous that I was at your party?
I think I'm going to have to throw Robin a huge party when she comes to L.A. to try to even this out.
Look, I feel Robin was happy for me that you were throwing this party for me.
I wanted him to go and actually enjoy a trip.
Yeah.
That was my paramount desire.
Oh,
and it
come on.
like,
But it would have
really
been funnier if he had a horrible time, wouldn't it have?
No, because he's so miserable, Jimmy. I'm telling you, I feel for him.
I had Jimmy took pictures of this party that he threw, and again, Jimmy sent me a picture, and he's a funny guy. He labels it the Jonas Brothers, and as I said, at Jimmy's house, he had this band room set up,
right.
And now everyone I know who was at the party is now setting up a band room. They were very inspired.
Everyone's going to have one.
And Jimmy sent me a picture of me, Ashton Kutcher, and David Arquette on stage. And David Arquette's very handsome, and so is Ashton Kutcher. And I wrote back to Jimmy. I said, "Good Lord, I look horrible." And he said, "Well, even George Clooney would look horrible standing next to those two guys." But really, I had such a good feeling about how I looked that night until I saw these pictures.
You were feeling confident?
Jimmy's girlfriend Molly took lots of pictures, and I'm going to pay her to destroy them because I looked at myself playing. First of all, the guitar you have, the strap, was like a ukulele.
As I told you, I don't know how to play any of those instruments. instruments I own. I don't even know why I have them.
It's funny because you really don't play anything except harmonica.
This is the first. I don't even play that. Just everyone seems to think because you own one, you play it. But I was just really breathing into the harmonica. I don't know how to play the thing.
Right.
But everyone, it's funny because I've been trying to get people to go into this band room and jam. This is the idea, you know.
Well, the second you showed it to me, I knew we'd use it.
I wanted it to be like a Jackie Martling style party without the garbage can full of clams, you know? And finally, people went in there. But it was really weird because I kind of missed the Stamos-McGrath battle, whatever was going on.
Apparently that didn't happen.
Greg had McGrath on, right?
I don't know about that.
How do you know what happened?
Did Mark say there was nothing between them?
Mark went on the show, Greg Fitzsimmons show.
Right.
He said, I don't know what Howard's talking about. Because I had said that Stamos was really angry.
Oh, really?
That no one knew any songs, and McGrath should know what songs to do.
And they really got into it.
And according to what Mark McGrath said on the Greg Fitzsimmons show, that after the party, not only was Stamos great with him, Stamos has invited Mark McGrath to his party at his house next weekend where the Beach Boys will be, and they're all going to jam together. So maybe I had it wrong, but you
It sounds like a preemptive
it.
strike from Camp Stamos.
Right. Because what was your take on all of that?
Well, I got the impression, and I think it was supported by an email I got from Mark, that there was something going on, although I missed it completely.
Yeah, I was kind of high, but I thought Mark was saying that Stamos was throwing attitude toward him.
I thought so, too. I think that's what everyone was saying.
Is poor John Stamos just misunderstood?
I don't know.
I don't know what John expected. I kept saying to John, listen, as this is over music, I'm screaming, John, just play any song you know, and everyone will follow around with it. And he would not do that.
But here was the problem. No one knew any words to sing.
We didn't need the words. That was the least of our problems. No one knew how to play any of the instruments.
I played Louie Louie.
Yeah.
I played I Just Want to Fly with Mark McGrath.
Yeah.
I was right
That
in
was
there.
the only one we really had together.
At one point, I threw my guitar down. I said, I can't work with this fucking band anymore. I was like a prima donna. But even Greg said, how cool is it? Like, we were up there jamming, and then you look over, and Demi Moore and Courtney Cox, and like...
Let me tell you, if there was video of that, thank God. And let's say you were not involved in that and you saw video of that, you never stop goofing on it.
Right.
It was so
goofable.
Look at these assholes playing these instruments.
But it's a party and everyone's drinking.
Now you understand my dilemma.
I know. I think you'll be all right. I think you can get right back to it.
Robin would have loved it. You know what? I felt like I was part of Hollywood legend.
Absolutely.
I used to read about like Bogey and Bacall would have over Sinatra, and Sinatra would bring.
Well, that's what I said. It's like
we had John Stamos.
We had John Stamos.
I remember Carrie Fisher would write those books about growing up with Debbie Reynolds.
Right.
And this was Debbie Reynolds' house. You know, she'd just invite people over because she wanted to sing.
Right.
You know, and so as soon as she'd get a crowd together, she'd get the guy to play the piano and she'd start singing.
Jimmy gave me a tour of his house before the party. And he shows me this music room. And he says, I don't know why I built it. He says, no one's ever used it, ever.
Now it's legend.
My son uses it. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said to him, listen, everyone's going in there tonight. This is fun.
Yeah, it's a legend
I was
now.
happy
I mean, this is going to happen at your house every week now.
Johnny Knoxville walks in with this fucking moonshine in a jelly jar.
Can't get over.
And he's twisting off the cap and sipping it. And before I knew, I didn't expect that like Courtney Cox or Demi Moore or like Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller drank moonshine?
I don't know if he did, but like I didn't expect them to. I would think you'd look at Johnny Knoxville and go, "There's no way I'm drinking anything that came out of some basement that he knows from a cousin in Louisiana."
I would expect the circle around him to get larger as people moved away.
No, people loved
out of the same mason jar as if it was communion at mass.
There's no cups in your house.
There were cups, but it seemed inappropriate to use the cups.
I was disgusted by Beth. Even I said to her, she goes to me, Beth hit a lot of moonshine. I go, I wouldn't even drink it. And I said, did you drink any of that?
No, I didn't. I've had it with him before, and I learned not to ever drink it.
Yeah, well, like Beth had a lot of it, and she says to me when we're home, do you think it's bad that I was drinking out of that jelly jar, with everyone? And I go, of course.
No germs could possibly survive in that.
That's what she
moonshine.
said.
It's not the germs you worry about. As Fred said, who made the stuff? Exactly. What do they know?
Under what conditions?
Fred, don't worry. It was Johnny Knoxville's relatives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're
and you know how stable Johnny is. It's no problem.
Don't worry. These are very, very close relatives of Johnny.
I think a lot of people in Hollywood are jealous that they weren't at this party. Because
they might be, yeah. They might be.
Now, every email I read they said this is the best party they've ever been to. Now you've thrown a legendary party at your
Now
house.
you've got to live up to that.
You can never come back.
No. Don't ever have another party.
I probably won't.
I was kind of happy, too, that, because Jimmy describes to me that he's very open about his home. Every, Sunday during football season, he has the guys over to watch. And a lot of people, I even said to Jimmy, I said, they must fuck your house up because they do.
Mm-hmm.
They wreck his house. You know what it is? Because it's like a bachelor pad. They think it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and also the house I had before, which wasn't as nice, was kind of like you wouldn't really even notice necessarily if people were fucking things up. And
but now you notice.
Now you really notice, like there's a big gouge in the refrigerator, or something's happened.
Well, Jimmy's got a really nice house now, and I said, and the idea, I was really afraid somebody would fuck up his house. Like, I was eating dinner at one point on top of his poker game.
Right.
What is that thing called? That's a video game.
Yeah, the video poker, yeah.
I was eating with David Arquette. I said, hey, maybe we shouldn't be putting our plates down on this thing.
That's fine.
They could get ruined, but nobody listened to me.
Believe me, that was the most refined group of people I've ever had at my house. I mean, normally
they were
people
all
are
good. You didn't see anything.
Yeah, normally, somebody falls asleep, and my cousin Sal pulls his pants down and jumps ass first on the person's face. And
Right. There was none of that.
No.
Yeah, but it was fun. So who was at the party that I'm leaving out? First of all, I mean, I thought who did I leave out? Do you know? Who was at the party?
Besides Greg?
Well, Greg was left out, again. Greg does a great show, by the way. You should listen to it sometime.
Yeah, I really should.
Yeah,
I do.
Who else was at the party? Well, you mentioned Ben, and you mentioned Bill and Krista after a while. Bill Lawrence.
I didn't understand who Bill Lawrence and Krista were, and Krista is going to call into the show tomorrow because she feels that she says she did, in fact, have a conversation with me.
This was the actress.
The actress.
Okay.
She said, Howard, I did speak with you.
Yeah.
You spoke and I feel stupid that I had. This was in an email to Gary. I feel really stupid that I didn't tell you who I was. So I'm a big fan of the show. So she wants to call in and talk about that.
Right.
So
everyone there is a big fan of the show. I mean, it's like not one person there was just like, yeah, I'll check out, want to see what's going on.
Made me feel really important and good about myself, and like maybe I'm
maybe
really
you got
somebody.
something going on.
Maybe I have something going on. It made me feel really, really important. Like I felt like a Hollywood sort of celebrity kind of
there
thing.
You go.
With the paparazzi chasing me, then we go to Jimmy's and.
You're like Princess Di.
Yeah, I felt really, really. I felt really like
a more beautiful Princess Di.
I felt like, wow, I'm. If these people are all pretty talented and they all look up to me.
Now you're saying that Demi Moore's a fan, or is Ashton Kutcher a fan? Who's the fan?
Ashton Kutcher's the fan.
Well, I think he, I think it's like also with Courtney Cox. I think you get into a certain territory where they're either on board or they aren't. I think even people who are not necessarily fans, if they start listening to the show, it becomes a part of your life, kind of, and you can't really help but enjoy it. And I think that she would fall into that category.
Yeah.
And I think you have the greatest thing, because just being nice to people is, they can't believe it, because they think like they're going to walk in and you're going to like jerk off on them, or, maybe like shit in your hand and smear it on them or something. And
the only guy who I think was angry with me was Jeff Probst.
Do you think Jeff was angry?
I don't know, because I went over to talk to Jeff. And I thought that the girlfriend was the one that he met on the island.
Right. He was confused about the woman.
That's a bad start.
But I didn't say anything because I was respectful, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if they broke up or not, because I don't remember seeing her on Survivor, the girl he was with.
You didn't recognize her.
It turns out that he broke up with the girl he met on Survivor, and now he has a new girlfriend. So I started to quiz him about his life with this girl, and then I got into, have you guys said I love you to each other? Then they both turned beet red.
Not an uncomfortable question.
And then I said, well, if you haven't said I love you, does anyone want to say it now?
Oh, my God.
Now, the guy standing next to me turns out to be some famous guy who is...
Who, Will Arnett?
Will Arnett.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
Right. Oh, he's great. He's a
funny actor.
He's hilarious.
But we were having a blast, and Jeff Probst goes, I don't like this interview. I go, it's not an interview. We're at a party, and we're having fun. But he felt he was being interviewed.
You were having fun.
I was having fun. So I don't know if he was really upset with me, or we were just having a good...
You just lost him at that point.
I was trying to have some fun.
I suspect that Jeff, as a big fan of the show, understands.
He was having a good time.
And was probably into it. But I don't know. I've not heard from him.
I haven't spoken to Jeff yet.
Right.
But, I just know that he's a huge fan, loves the show. So, and he went out of his way to go to this party.
Yeah,
he had to rearrange.
Flew back from New York.
It turns out he didn't fly back from New York. But he flew, like he took the red eye, I think, to get to New York to be on the air the next afternoon.
I know.
So here he is, and he's got a new girlfriend, and he wants to introduce you, and then you're just busting his balls.
I don't think was he angry?
I haven't spoken to him, but the way you're saying it makes it sound like you were busting his balls.
In fact, the way I looked at it was I was paying attention to Jeff in front of his new girlfriend. And
but I don't think,
I thought I was being nice.
Have you said I love you is the way to do it.
Well, then I got into, and then she announced that she has 2 kids. And I went, whoa.
Oh, no.
Howard voted her off the island.
I go, Jeff, is that going to be okay?
Are those immunity idols or are those kids?
I go, Jeff, are we all right with that? And I go, how's she going to go visit you in Guam or wherever you shoot Survivor? How's she going to visit you and with the 2 kids? This isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Jimmy's checking notes. What are your notes?
There's another thing I'm mad at Robin about also.
What?
Go ahead. What is it?
Oh, God, he made notes about that?
Yeah, I did. I made a note. I was listening yesterday, and just everything gets challenged. It's unbelievable. Robin, I listened to this show. How old do you think I am?
Oh, yeah, this is good.
How old do you think I am? Why do you think I'm your age? I'm 42 years old.
Jimmy announced that he always says to me, I listened to you growing up.
I did.
Yeah, that's true.
What year did you guys start at NBC?
You're actually
in New
right,
York?
because I'm 50.
Of course I'm right.
I'm 56. We had a feeling you were an adult already.
I'm not an adult.
I guess you've been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'm like an Olsen twin.
And so I think of you as older, maybe.
Because I'll talk to Jimmy, and he has, similar influences as I do,
You're
like
right.
Mad Magazine.
He seems to know about everything.
And then conveniently, all of a sudden, he grew up listening to me, and I go, oh, shit. He doesn't seem that young.
I just called that into question. I said, grow up.
Yeah, no, I was
maybe
a teenager.
Maybe he delayed his adolescence.
Someone wants to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Stamos. No. Who do you think it is?
Adam?
Who loves you more than anything?
Who loves me? Oh, High Pitch Eric?
Close.
Melrose Larry.
ETM.
Oh, Eric
the
really?
Midget. Yeah, your biggest fan.
Oh, no. He doesn't like me. I love him, is what it is.
Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning, Eric.
Howard, I have a bone to pick with you, but first I want to say hi to Jimmy, and how is your family doing?
Hi, Eric. My family's doing very well. Thank you.
Does he know your family all that well?
Well, he came to the show, and I think he met, as you know, most of the staff is related to me.
Right. Hey, by the way, I also want to thank Jimmy
I met his uncle and his cousin Mickey.
What, Eric?
I said
Howard, I have bad news for you. When Eric came to the show, people were more excited that he was there than when you were there.
I had a feeling. I'd be excited, too. What is it?
Before Eric goes into his whole other thing, I got to ask Eric something. Is it true that you're boycotting Iron Man 2 because Robert Downey Jr. had a midget in Sherlock Holmes?
Where the fuck did you read that?
I don't know. Somebody sent that to me. They said you posted it.
Probably one of those idiotic imposter sites posted it, not me.
Spice Boy on the Bubba Show yesterday said the funniest thing I've ever heard. He was talking about how, he was talking about how somebody's always happy when they come in the room because you know what it's like? It's like when a midget comes in the room. Everybody suddenly has a good time. I don't know. But it's true. Can you argue with that?
You can't. It makes an evening.
It raises the level of delight significantly.
I was at a club once, and they had a midget who stood on the bar and sprayed the crowd down. We all loved it.
By the way, Stamos hates midgets.
I know. He's afraid of them.
And so once he was at my show, and I surrounded him with the band Mini Kiss. They happen to be on the show. They're miniature Kiss impersonators. Yeah. And I had them all come in the dressing room to say hello to him. And he really was horrified by it.
He freaks out.
What freaks him out about it? Maybe because he's so good looking, he's not used to seeing my point about Jimmy's party was everyone was so good looking that
not me. I mean, as Robin was so kind enough to point out yesterday.
I'm talking about every
I was trying
picture.
to make Howard feel better.
Well, every picture was just all these good looking people, and I just felt like a hideous monster because I thought I was good looking because I had a whole cool look going. I had my jacket.
That's what Ashton said. You had a look.
I had a whole cool look, and I thought I looked good. And then I saw the pictures, and I go, "Oh my God!" It's like Herman Munster being at the fucking at school visiting Eddie's teacher. It was crazy. I said to Jimmy, Jesus Christ, these pictures. I mean, my God.
Yes, burn them.
Well, they're kind of fun, though. I do want the pictures.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
But I do want to thank Jimmy for having that great segment with my wife because you know, she wanted to please you and please me, you know, by doing a good job. I don't know. There was a great rapport between the two of you, and she was really good with Jimmy, and Jimmy was really good. He was spewing out the funny lines, and I was very appreciative of that. I thought it was great.
Yeah, she was great. She really was. Yeah. She did well.
So that was kind of nice.
But, you know, we do have ETM on the phone, right?
Well, ETM just hangs.
Well, yeah, he says he has a bone to pick with you.
Well, Jim, by the way, in Raleigh, what did you want to say?
Yeah, Jimmy, did you notice how hard Beth's beautiful nipples were
during
the interview last week?
Did you notice that her nips were hard during the interview?
I did not notice that.
That's funny because Beth said to me in that dress, she goes, do you think I should wear nippets?
Those things that cover your nipples?
And I said, you know what? You're on Jimmy's show, especially even if you're tanking. If your nips are out there,
people won't notice.
It's a positive.
Yeah, like that'll be good for Jimmy's ratings.
I have to concentrate because I'm an animal very hard on when there's attractive female guests on the show on looking at their head, and to the point where I will go overboard with it, and I'll only look at like their forehead and like their nose and above, because I don't want to be leering on the show.
Let me ask you. Yeah, I know you don't want to appear that way. I told you what happened. I was on Jay Leno's show 100 years ago with Jewel, and Jewel has the most magnificent tits. She's a very attractive woman. She started yelling as soon as we got off at James Carvel about how she goes, "Stop staring at my fucking tits, asshole." And I went, "Whoa!" And Carvel's like, "I don't think I did."
I don't think I did.
I swear to God. Name a girl that was on your show and you just really had trouble concentrating. Who was?
Well, like Pamela Anderson. Every time she comes on, I mean, she's not wearing. I don't know. There's no bra going on there.
No. Right, well, she doesn't expect
you
to look at her face.
I would think, but you know, I don't want the audience thinking I'm what I am.
Is there ever like a Nicole Kidman or someone really classy, like you're staring at the nips?
I mean, it happens. Nicole Kidman's never been on, but it happens all the time. In fact, once there was an actress, or I don't know, model, whatever she is, named Josie Marin. Right. Who, not too many people know she is, but she's a knockout, right?
You know who went out with her? The magician.
David Blaine.
Yeah, he's dated them all.
Yes. Yeah, this girl's gorgeous.
I could see her shirt was like, from my angle, her shirt was open, and I honestly lost my train of thought completely, and I was babbling.
It's funny with you though, because I think of you as so asexual.
Well, I know, because you and I have never had sex, but if we made love, you would realize I'm quite passionate.
No, but I mean, even like you, like you're in love with Molly and everything, but I never other than that, I think you're just focused on Molly, and you don't even look at other women, like even look at their nips or anything.
Well, no, I mean, I look at I look at women, sure, yeah. I mean, I just think that I'm not the kind of guy who his outward displays of affection. I'm not into that.
See, I thought after Sarah and you broke up that you might have a period of time
where you would.
I was actually
be
nervous.
Out on the town.
I'm not that type of. I can't. That's not my thing.
Really, because I thought you were going to go through a period of like maybe, I don't know, like 7-8 months, like what I did, and just go berserk.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like angry because I wouldn't be there with Jimmy to do it with him. I was just like, oh shit.
Well, you thought that Jimmy hooked up with Sarah too quickly after he got out of his marriage.
I did.
Yeah.
I was critical of that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, but
yeah, that's just, I don't know. I just can't even imagine. I just try to imagine.
His girlfriend Molly's really terrific.
Yeah, I
got to say. And she knows how to dress, too. She wears the little short dresses. She's got good legs.
I said to her as we're setting up for the party, as she's wearing a very short dress, I said, I just want you to know that all the caterers have seen your vagina. And she said, that's the worst thing you could possibly say to me. And I cackled like a maniac and went right back in the house.
Doesn't that turn you on, though, in a way? Like it's kind of a turn on?
No, it was more, well, yeah, it wasn't true necessarily, but, no, it wasn't true, but it was pretty close. We were on a cusp there of not having to tip the guys.
Yeah, I made Beth bang me before your party because, well, it was this whole thing where I was like, I'm neurotic, so, I mean, no one needs to know that no one needs that explained to them. So I'm sitting there, and in the morning of the party, Saturday morning, I go, we're up very early.
Uh-huh.
And Beth wanted me to take her shopping. I go, we have to get a nap before Jimmy's party, or else, everyone will make fun of me because I want to go home in an hour. She goes, yeah, you must get a nap. So we go on Rodeo Drive, and Beth's wearing a little short skirt, and I'm all turned on and everything. And I said, when we get home, I'm going to bang you very hard with She goes, no, I have to take a shower. I said, listen, I got to get to sleep. I won't get to sleep unless I blow a load. That automatically gets me to sleep.
Same here.
So now I'm nervous because I haven't slept yet. We get home late, and I'm like, oh, Jimmy's party's going to be soon, and I got to get a nap beforehand. So I'm saying to Beth, you've got to have sex with me. It's got to be done. So she had to.
Valium.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she just had. Yeah, like a Valium. She had to have it with me. I roll on top of her 2 seconds, and and then I was the life of the party.
You were. You really were.
Yeah.
I have to say, I was. I knew that because it's not just a party. I know that I will be evaluated for the next, maybe, years. It
10
could
years.
Be.
This is a whole week of talking about
Who knows if you'll ever come back? I mean, this is the sort of thing that if you don't make a positive impression.
No, you threw a great party. The food was
thank
great
God.
and
Thank
all
God.
that stuff. I didn't understand the caterer, though, like not leaving any leftovers
What
in the
happened
house.
there?
I don't know. I missed the whole. Yeah, I missed the whole thing. I don't know what
It's
happened.
a little foggy.
Maybe my cousin Sal ate everything. I have no idea.
I don't know what happened there, but it was very good food. The whole thing. I mean, it was really nice of you to do. That party must have cost you a lot of money. I was thinking about it.
Listen,
what's a party like that cost you in Hollywood?
It
like a bar
wasn't that
mitzvah.
much. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
A couple of grand.
Yeah, it was a little more than that.
Yeah, plus you let people into your house.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was
people
fun.
could have vomited on the furniture. Who
It
knows
gave
what
me
could have
something
happened.
to focus on to get the house in shape because
Right.
beforehand I had, like my kitchen was covered with bottles of olive oil and I have like all sorts of crap out, and it gave me a reason to clean everything up.
Yeah, forced them to clean up. See, it was a good thing.
Yes, there you go.
But anyway, I'm responsible for Beth's nips at the interview.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
I said, come on.
So that was
That's
something
producing.
you were aware that could have happened.
Yeah, and I also helped Beth pick out her outfit. I said, you got to wear something sexy, because if people tune by and they don't give a shit about you, at least they're going to, they go, hey, there's a hot chick.
Yeah.
And that
Great
works.
job, Howard.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Oh, Eric, you're still on the line.
Yeah, Eric, what do you want?
I just wanted to say, what the fuck was up with your comment yesterday that you felt like me at that party?
Well, Eric, all I'm making the point is that, here in New York, I'm a 4. In L.A., I'm a 1. And
So what? That doesn't mean you have the
Eric,
right
because you're in a wheelchair and you're a little person, people stare at you. I felt the people were staring at me because they were all so beautiful. You know what I mean? You can understand that. You more than anyone understand what it's like for me.
To know that all eyes are on you?
You're handicapped, and in a sense, I'm handicapped when I'm in L.A.
He's Howard the Midget in L.A.
I'm Howard the Midget, HTM. It's weird. I talked to my psychiatrist about it.
Really?
About the party, yeah. I said, Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking ugly next to these guys. It's kind of hard on me. And then he explained to me, look, you can't have everything in life.
They do.
No.
They don't.
What don't they have?
Musical ability.
Right.
He doesn't have that.
Well, they don't have my wit.
They don't need that.
My stinging wit.
They don't need it.
Yeah, he made me feel better about it, but you're making me feel worse.
They're getting along quite well with their limitations.
Yeah.
Well, listen, these are like, I don't know, these guys are like the most handsome. I mean, they're like, they're Hollywood. They're the most handsome guys in the country.
My theory on why so many people in Hollywood get this plastic surgery is because, I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to do something quick. You stand next to these fuckers.
In fact, Jimmy, why don't you fall into that?
If you came to my house on a regular party, you'd be the most handsome guy there. You'd feel perfectly fine with yourself.
Eric, do you feel handsome?
I don't think I look anything like Brad Pitt or anything like that, but I don't think that I'm ugly or a freak.
What number would you give yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think honestly, in L.A., I think I'm a 1, but I do think I'm a 4 in New York. What do you give yourself?
I don't know. I never really thought of that.
Let's come up with a number.
5.
Wow.
You're saying you're better looking than me?
I don't know.
Well, what would you give Eric, Howard? Because it's
Honestly,
your scale.
I think Eric's a 3.
In L.A., 3?
No, New York.
New York 3.
3-year-old.
In L.A., he's a 0. Well, let's put it this way, Eric. Who's someone you're more handsome than, beside me? You think you're better looking than Jimmy? I think Jimmy's better looking than me because I was looking at the pictures and Jimmy's like sitting up and playing the harmonica and smiling and stuff. And I go, boy, he looks handsome. He doesn't look odd. I look odd. Like the curly hair is hanging in my face and the guitar looks like the wrong size on me. And I just look fucking ridiculous.
Well, I haven't seen the pictures. I don't know.
You know how
what
it
you're
is. You look at a picture of yourself, you look at a big group picture and you zero right in on yourself, and you're like, oh, I look bad. But that's not whatever. Only the person who is that person does that.
I don't know.
Yeah, everybody else looks just like they should, right?
Yeah, but Beth must love me because she came up there while I was up there jamming, and she was like, oh, my God, you look so sexy playing the guitar. I was like, I said the same thing. Really?
Was there a question in your mind?
I look terrible playing the guitar.
No. It was, you know.
You think I fit in with that group?
It's very erotic to a woman when a man grabs his axe and starts
starts playing nothing.
Poetry starts pouring out of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you know what I was going to ask you? What was weird when I was backstage at your show? Like, I don't get the whole bar thing in the sense that, like, I walked back there and the place was packed. It was like the hottest spot to be in L.A. It was jam-packed with, like, people who just appeared to come in off the street.
Right.
But I don't see how that helps the show. Like, it seems to me that it's just mass chaos back there. But you like that vibe.
You know whose brainchild that was? He's actually in the green room. Is Daniel Kellison, our original executive producer?
Well, that would make sense.
Who decided that he wanted to be drunk as much as possible at work? It was a lot of thought was put into it because when we first started the show, we knew that we were going to have trouble getting guests because it's a new show.
Right.
So we thought, well, if we have a place that the guests have fun and the publicists have fun, then people will want to just come back and won't be as... Because it's a drag going to these things. You know, you have to sit there and whatever.
Yeah,
so we decided to make it a little more fun, and that's just become the thing that we do.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because as soon as I got there...
So that's who those people are? They're the publicists? And, okay.
Friends of the band, and, you know, I'm sure there were a lot of people that just wanted to have a look at Howard.
How hard is it to get backstage and get into that bar? Because it seemed to me there was a lot of riffraff.
You have to know somebody that's on the show that night. Or
do you have a staff person who's completely in charge of that list and, like, make sure that, like, you know... You got to be heavily carded before you get in there and all that.
Supposedly, yes, but it's a little bit lax.
Yes.
It's not the White House.
But it is a cool vibe because as soon as you get there, they start loading you up with alcohol. Right away, Jimmy's cousin says to me, she goes, what do you want to drink? And I'm like, you know, not a bad... This is cocktail hour. You're absolutely right. It is time to start drinking. And I start, you know.
We tape so late in the day, too, compared to the other shows. We tape at 7, from 7 to 8. And the other ones do, you know, 5:30. So
it was way cool.
Time to get drunk.
Hey, Eric, I got to go.
Eric came to the green room. He was a big hit in the green room.
Was he drinking?
Eric, were you drinking?
No, I don't drink.
He was the center of attention, though. Everyone was gathered around him, including myself.
Yeah.
And he was a delight, I have to say.
How come you don't drink?
I just never liked to drink.
You know what? Last year, hookers. Maybe this year, drink.
You wouldn't do bad with a glass of wine.
Do you guys hear about Sarah Silverman's show being canceled?
Oh.
I think we might have heard about that. Jimmy, you probably didn't know that. Did you know that Sarah's show got canceled?
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah. Is that because she doesn't go out with you anymore, or bad things going to happen to her?
It's ETMZ that is reporting for us right now.
This is kind of weird to say in front of Jimmy, but Jimmy had it canceled.
Yeah.
He's starting to become very powerful in show business since the party.
Did you see that party?
Yeah.
I'm having all copies of her book destroyed as well.
Yeah. Have you run into her since you guys broke up?
We did. We ran into each other at an Academy Awards party briefly. It was very awkward. I was with Molly. And
was she with the new boyfriend?
With her boyfriend, Alec. And
do you guys still make out just out of habit? Like if you see her?
No.
No. Was it weird?
It was weird, and we talked for about, we had we were coming in just as they were leaving, and had it been one more minute, we would have missed each other. But as we walked in, we made chit-chat for about 60 seconds, and then I said, all right, we're going to go stand over there.
Why is it awkward, actually? Why is it awkward?
Well, I mean, it's... Fred. It's awkward. Well, I mean, it's awkward because, you used to see this person every single day, and then you haven't seen them at all, and then you don't have the normal reaction that when you see somebody for the first time after a long time, it's like, oh, go ahead, how you been? It's like, ooh, wow, you're with another person, for both of us.
Do you high-five her boyfriend because you both gotten her?
Oh,
No, we did not.
You didn't high-five?
I don't high-five a lot in general.
So it's weird then, you're saying, now when you see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, it's odd. Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever be, because we were talking to Ashton about this yesterday. He had Bruce Willis at his wedding. He was at Bruce's wedding.
Yeah.
Like they're just pals.
Yeah. I would like to be friends with Bruce Willis, yeah.
No, I meant
Jimmy will have Bruce Willis to his wedding.
But Sarah, no, we're friendly, we email and stuff.
Yeah,
but, it's still, it's odd. It's uncomfortable.
Because I said to Sarah when she was in here, I said to her, "You going on Jimmy's show to promote your new book?" And she was kind of like, "I don't think so, no." But you wouldn't have had her on, right?
Well, it's, it just, like, our first conversation should not be on television. That's just kind of, I don't know. It's like, get anecdotes about the book,
Hey, remember when we used to go out? Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
But she's making it like everything's hunky-dory with you guys.
It is. It's fine, yeah.
It's cool?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's cool.
Yep, it is.
Something tells me that's bullshit.
No, I told you privately that's not bullshit. I didn't?
No.
Oh, I thought I did.
I don't know. You know what? Even after I had that private conversation with you, I'm talking about even just recently, I still don't really. I said to Beth, it's so frustrating because I'm not asking Jimmy the right questions. I still
what
don't
do you want to know?
I don't want to put him on the spot, but I don't know. There's something. There is some sort of weird thing. It's probably too complicated.
Yeah.
If I'm stepping over my boundaries, you tell me.
Great.
Okay. You guys, you broke up with her first, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then she broke up with you.
Yes.
But I'm thinking she broke up with Jimmy because Jimmy broke up with her first.
You think she went back just so she could be the one who broke up?
Yeah, because she's probably. I don't know. I don't know how much of this you want to get into, but I mean, I don't understand.
None?
Do you
None?
Think,
No.
Do you think everybody is that juvenile?
No, I think that
I am, Robin. I am for sure.
I think Sarah's in love with Jimmy, and then she got freaked. No.
Oh.
That's over with.
All right.
And by the way, she's been talking about this new boyfriend. I even said to her, I said, "Are you putting Jimmy down with this?" Because she said every other guy she dated before. Did you read that quote?
I did, yes.
What was the quote?
He knows it verbatim.
Something about me being fat. Really.
Yeah, right. It was kind of like,
about me being mean or something.
I've only dated mean fat guys.
But she didn't really say it. It was like she was misquoted.
Did you call her about that and say, "What's that?"
Well, yeah, we had an email exchange about it, and she apologized and corrected it immediately.
And that you never called her pretty, that you never complimented her.
Right.
But
but that's not true. Yeah, it wasn't. It was one of those things that I don't know exactly what. If she was taken out of context or misquoted or what.
Right.
But
I just don't know
she
what
didn't
happened.
mean it.
But honestly, I can honestly say this. I think you're better off with Molly. I don't know. I've never met Sarah's new boyfriend, but and maybe she's better off with him, but I don't know.
Maybe.
You seem like you're on cloud 9. Like maybe you're going to get married to this one.
This is what he said. Have children, marry and have children. Isn't
Here's
that
my
what
prediction. I predict she's going to move into Jimmy's house.
Is that in the works?
Well, I mean, she's there every night. I mean, I would like her to move her clothes in, but she's resistant to that for some reason.
Wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know. It's you have your own place. I think people like having their own place and their own stuff, and everything there is mine.
Has she ever been married before?
No.
Okay.
No. So I'm thinking, these two kids. Because Jimmy's a kid.
That's right. He grew up listening.
That's right.
I'm thinking these two kids are going to get married.
Yeah.
And even have children together.
That's what he said.
I do know.
That's got to make you uncomfortable, the idea of that, because that puts more pressure on you.
It sure as hell does. You're fucking me up because Molly and Beth had a conversation in L.A. I happen to know this.
Oh, I don't know
about this.
No.
Yeah, and Molly, Beth said, "Molly, do you want to have kids one day?" And Molly said yes.
Right, yeah, sure.
So that means Jimmy...
That's why you have this prediction.
That must mean Jimmy's on board with this. Because she ain't hanging around with Jimmy if Jimmy's not going to have kids.
Right.
That's going to really suck if you start all over again and have more kids.
For who? You?
Yeah, for me. Why are you doing that?
Who said I was doing it?
You're doing it.
Listen,
have you had that discussion with Molly?
Of course, it's just a discussion.
And you're open to having more children.
It's something that I have mixed feelings about. Obviously, I mean, my
you
kids
would do it for her.
My kids are 18 and 16 years old.
You're almost in the clear.
I know you can look at it that way.
I mean,
but then I also look at my brother just had a baby and he's so cute and I really like, kids. And so, there are things that appeal to me and there are things that do not appeal to me.
I have to start talking to Molly about how things are going to be ruined if they have kids.
Boy.
You should just tell Molly, listen, you can't have kids because it will make Beth want to have children. And that's unacceptable.
I'm going to say
it. You're affecting my relationship.
So, are you happy Sarah's show is canceled?
No.
Liar.
No, I'm not. I really am not. I don't. In most situations, I would. Other people, but I'm not. No.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure she'll be fine.
I bet you Molly's happy.
No, she's not.
I secretly think she is.
She has none of that. She's happy.
Yeah. Eric, are you done?
I just want to say to Jimmy, tell your relatives that I said hi.
Thank you, Eric. I will, and I hope you're well.
And Eric, I'm sorry I said I felt like you. I don't know how you feel.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay. Later.
Bye.
Well, I felt club-faced when I was at the party. What can I tell you? What is it, Mikey? Real quick, and then I got a break.
Okay, Howard, and this is so amazing that Jimmy's there. Okay, when you were breaking down the L.A. trip, you could feel through the stiletto Robin's anger, Robin's anguish with the and Jimmy, and when he walked in, and it was going to get glazed over, but thank God that I am on my 60th oxycodone, and I can talk for another few minutes. But Robin really, you can really feel that she was just super, and let down. And then when Jimmy said that, oh my God, that the party was just, it was all the fans and stuff. I know that Robin was feeling like, why, I should have been there. And Jimmy, why the fuck? Why didn't you invite these people? Why didn't you invite Gary? At least Gary.
Well, I know Jimmy's not comfortable with black people at his house.
Right. I have white-only policy.
That's right. I'm telling you. I think you have to look into that.
I don't know. I thought of it as, I didn't think people would actually come out from New York to come to a party at my house.
But if Robin wanted to be at the party, she would hop on a plane and be at the party. It wasn't even that. I was going out to L.A. and I was having dinner at Jimmy's house.
Yeah, but
I swear to you, Robin is not jealous. Robin, would you take a lie detector test?
Yes, I would take a lie detector.
Thank you.
No, and I quote, why do you think I'm on a plane every weekend? She was saying that like weeks before that, like when you started talking about this whole LA.
Are you jealous of the party?
No.
At all?
And if I wanted to go to LA, I could have gone to LA.
And of course you would have been welcome at the house.
Yeah, but was she invited? She wasn't invited.
Well, of course she invited anything I do. That's it. You have an open invitation. It wasn't like that. She doesn't live in L.A. I'm not going to say, Robin, you want to come to the party in L.A.? It was a dinner party at Jimmy's fucking
And
house.
I certainly didn't intend to go with Howard and Beth when he was going to support his wife on her book tour.
Okay, Greg fucking Fitzsimmons.
Greg fucking Fitzsimmons.
he got to go, and Robin didn't.
Tom Arnold was there.
Sweetheart, I'm glad that Greg was there. I'm glad that Tom Arnold was there.
But they live in L.A.
I'm glad that everybody was there who was there, and I'm particularly glad that Howard really enjoyed himself.
I had fun thanks to Jimmy's party. It was a good time.
Jimmy got to return some of the hospitality he's received from Howard.
That's right.
And Howard kept saying, "Howard, you should have been there. Robin, you should have been there." And there was like silence from Robin.
Well,
how am I supposed to respond to that?
How's she supposed to be there? All right, forget it. I'm getting rid of that guy. It's making me uncomfortable. Tom, go ahead. Oh, you know what? Stamos bummed everyone out at the party.
By doing what?
Should I tell that story real quick?
I don't know which one. Well, yeah.
Should I tell that? Okay.
Yeah.
Stamos had a weird move. Now, tell me what you think of this.
Okay.
Stamos walks in. He walks up to me. He goes, "Oh man." He goes, "Oh man. Oh man. Oh man." Sometimes John talks out of the side of his mouth. He goes, "Oh man. Oh man. Oh man." He goes, "You know, I was talking to Rickles, as in Don Rickles, and Rickles is pissed pissed off at you. I mean, what's with you? Didn't invite Rickles. I was on the phone with him. He's pissed. You didn't invite him. You didn't invite him. I go, John. First of all, it would never even occur to me that Don Rickles would want to come to a party. Guy's fucking 80 years old. It's a loud party. I go, how the fuck? I mean,
are you supposed to know that he wants to come out and party?
I go, I have no idea.
You've never socialized with him before.
I don't even really know Don Rickles, except I interviewed him. I love Don Rickles.
Yeah.
He's my hero, but I would love to have had Don Rickles here. Why didn't you tell me? I don't think John's telling the truth.
Well, in fairness to John, I am friendly with Don Rickles, and I know that that there's your interest in Don, but I didn't feel like Don would be. I've had Don in my house. He would be comfortable at this particular party because there was loud music, and it just wasn't a party that I thought he would.
And don't you think if Don Rickles showed up, we'd all have to sit around and be quiet and quietly talk to Don and well,
listen, if Don, you want to hear Don, you want to talk to Don for sure,
right?
And so I don't know. Maybe I should have just let him decide, but I just didn't want to put him in an uncomfortable position.
Afterwards, Jimmy was really bummed out.
I felt bad,
and I was bummed out too because.
John, please stop because you're really bumming me out. I mean, I feel really guilty now, but I also feel I feel even more so in retrospect that he would not have enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I feel confident we did the right thing.
Yeah.
Because we didn't even know.
Why would John do that? I mean, did he talk to Rickles?
Yes. That's what he claims.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you recreate the same party with Don Rickles and have Robin there, and that way no one will be upset?
Yeah, it'll be just the three of us.
All right, Tom, real quick, go ahead in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to find out if Jimmy gave Betho anal yet. Seems like they're getting pretty close there.
Wow. You secretly had anal with my wife.
Not anal, no.
Not anal, all right. He's not into anal.
That's rude.
Believe me, I tried to give him anal. It wasn't going in. All right, thank you.
Jimmy, so your party was a hit?
It was a big hit, thank goodness.
Howard had a good time.
Yeah, it's a big relief because I know I would have been tormented for forever if he hadn't.
So that must have been a huge pressure on you.
It was a lot of pressure, but I thrive on it, and I guess I've become like the Martha Stewart of the West Coast.
You think Howard's ever going to come back out?
No, probably not.
Now, what happened with you and Robin? You were sensing some hostility from her?
Oh, well, we went over it on the air, but I don't know. I maybe it was probably nothing.
You think things are okay?
Yes, I think so.
All right, man. So you had a good time today?
I did, yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, thanks for stopping by.
My pleasure.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing today?
Good.
Excited to be back?
Yeah, just not so early.
It's a little early, yeah. So, guys are back together. It's your first time up here as a band, right?
I think so.
But Stone Temple Pilots, beyond anyone's comprehension, how this happened. Somehow they got back together again. These guys, I don't know how they put up with each other. They're one of the greatest rock bands there ever was.
Oh, they're incredible.
Incredible band.
And Scott Weiland's one of the best frontmen ever.
Yes, the boys are back together again. Come on in.
I'm the only one here.
They broke up again.
Believe it or not, it happens all the time.
Stone Temple Pilots will not be here today. They broke up in the green room. Jimmy's absolutely right. They broke up again in the green room, and now, but here they are to reform.
Look at that. That's them, all right.
That's happening, fellas. That's the legendary Stone Temple Pilots. Hey, boys. I got to hear this story.
Good to see you all.
Good seeing you. Boys are getting their headphones on. They're settling in. Well, I don't know how it happened. Last time I saw Mr. Weiland, you said, and I quote, I am never getting back together with those guys. Forget it. It's over.
I like these new guys.
And I will never, I like these new guys. And I'm never recording again with them on Atlantic Records. Am I correct on that, Scott?
Not exactly. What I said was, you know what? You never can tell what will happen in the future, but right now I'm very involved in and committed to Velvet Revolver.
Right.
And that was the case at that time. But it was serendipity that happened. It was just I knew when Velvet Revolver was going to be finished touring. and then I got a call from Dean while I was on tour with Velvet Revolver. We're all of us were all laying out by the pool, and
sounds good.
In Jersey.
Yeah, in Jersey.
Yeah,
yeah. I didn't know that.
And I got a call from Dean, and he said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm sitting down." And he goes, "We just got offered, well, let's just say a lot of money to play a certain show and a festival, and then like a few festivals." And
when you say big money, you're talking millions?
Well, for one show, it was around $1 million.
No shit. Yeah. You're goddamn right you all came to your senses.
It wasn't the money, it was the cordless phones they were throwing in. If the gig was completed.
Don't leave money on the table, boys. You know what the odds are of making it in rock and roll? I mean, what are the odds of becoming a great band like Stone Temple Pilots? Cash in. Why not? You deserve it.
It's not about cashing in, really. I mean,
fuck it is, too.
It's like, we've produced and we've written for other people and stuff, and that'd be a lot easier. We'd be, with our kids a lot more.
So you get the phone call. Let me stay on track here.
Yeah.
You get the phone call, and the boys say to you, look, let me talk some sense into you. Let's get together, go play this goddamn festival, and make $1 million. And you agreed.
Yeah, and so I actually told Slash, and he was cool with it.
But he's been left before. He's used
Slash is used to getting left.
But
Slash gets left all the time.
And the thing is as the end of summer went on, and then fall and winter, it was the final Velvet Revolver tour. Things just
it got bad.
Yeah, I mean,
with there a lot of ego. Listen, you're a superstar. You got Axl in there. You had Duff McKagan in there, right?
Slash.
Yeah,
not
Slash.
Axl.
I mean Slash, not fucking Axl.
Yeah, and
Axl's off in La La
Matt
Land.
Sorum.
Matt Sorum. So what happened when you guys got together? Here you left Stone Temple Pilots. You get together with them. You think it's going to be great. You fuckers must have made Stone Temple Pilots look like nursery school. It must have been one crazy head trip after another in that band.
Probably more so for our management.
Really?
But
Duff McKagan said he'd rather re-team with Axl Rose than Scott Weiland. So you guys must have had some falling out. It must have been legendary. I mean, it must have been great.
It was great until it wasn't great. Let's just put it that way.
Duff said some bad shit happened at the end of the last Revolver tour. It was brutal. There were late gigs. I just wanted it to be over. You guys must have been clapping your hands together, right? You said, Scott thought we were difficult. A fucking Velvet Revolver taught him a lesson. Am I right, boys, or not?
You said it.
You said it, right. You know what you probably said when he got together with those guys in Velvet Revolver? Good. He's going to come back to us. He'll appreciate it. Scott, Velvet Revolver is dead, isn't it, without you?
I don't... Well, I mean, they're just not... they're not a band anymore.
Haven't you said if you lose the lead singer, the band is over?
Well, I think that,
you hold the power to the band.
Public perception is the front man gets most of the attention.
Of course.
And so it hasn't happened very often. There's a couple circumstances where a band has... Van
Halen made it. They did the switch successfully.
And you got AC/DC.
AC/DC. All right.
Chick Corea.
Chick Corea. There you go. Absolutely. Legendary.
Can I ask Scott, what happened with those guys at the end of the tour that was so horrible?
Yeah, be honest, Scott.
Well, you know what?
Don't play politics. Tell us the truth.
Honestly, there were just, like you said, there were a lot of egos, and in the beginning, it was a really great thing because that's when I was still doing dope, and all those guys were clean.
Right.
I mean, Slash, he still drank, but he hadn't been doing drugs for a couple of years. So it was a good sort of support system.
Yeah, it was good. He was just drinking.
Thank
God.
And
so you were doing dope.
Yeah, and so then I went and I got, I went into rehab.
You're clean now?
What's that? Yeah, I mean, I drink. I still drink some.
Still have some drinking?
Yeah, but I don't do any drugs.
Do you miss the drugs?
Not at all.
Oh, come on.
I do not
Really?
miss them. Not at all.
That's beautiful.
I mean, I don't miss the anxiety of, I don't miss...
Boys, is Scott easier to work with now that he's off drugs?
Hell no.
No, he still does difficult, yes. Because I don't understand something. With the new album, let me understand if I got this straight. By the way, we're here to celebrate Stone Temple Pilots' new album. It's...
By bringing up all the bad times.
Let's bring up the bad times. That'll bond you guys closer together. But in all seriousness, didn't you guys record the album separately from Scott? Like, you recorded some tracks and then sent them to Scott to go record somewhere else?
Different countries, actually.
Different countries. You weren't even in the same fucking room.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's been grossly over-exaggerated. Is
that grossly over-exaggerated?
No, you know, every time we've gotten in to make a record, the three of us have gotten together to do the music.
Right.
So
even on the original albums?
Absolutely.
Oh.
We've always gotten together to do the music. That's kind of the way it's always worked.
I didn't understand.
So we kind of get our stuff together, as musically speaking. It gives us a chance to get it together.
Suss out the arrangements, what key it should be in, and all that.
I see.
I think if Scott shows up from the beginning, he gets a little overwhelmed with all the ideas. There's a lot of musical ideas flowing through the room.
So rather than sort through it in front of him, get it all together. They send it to you, and then you write the lyrics.
I write the lyrics and the melodies, and then sometimes I'll make like a change and an arrangement, and
but it seems like a pain in the ass if you're not in the room and you got to email them, I guess, huh?
No, it's not really that big of a deal, because there was in the middle part of making the record, we actually were working with Don Was as a production consultant. And
boys, do you feel comfortable telling Scott if you don't like his vocal on something? Can you pick up the phone and say, Scott, that's not good enough. I want it done this way, that way, and that way? Or do you have to mind your P's and Q's, because that will break up the band again if you upset Scott?
No, they bring up if they have an idea that they think is better, or if there's a note that rubs like minor against major. I mean, I'll try it out, and and if sometimes it's
who has
it's
final
better.
veto? Scott, does Scott have final veto?
It works both ways too, because there's times where I'll bring something in musically, and somebody may say, I don't know if I'm really feeling that, and you got to kind of.
You got to be open to it.
You got to check your ego at the door, man.
Don't I know? I was in a celebrity band just this weekend.
Pretty hot band.
I jammed. This guy was my harmonica player right here, Jimmy Kimmel.
Right.
I don't know if you know
Magic
that.
Dick.
That's right, Magic Dick. And Magic Dick.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you something. There was a lot of egos in the room. A lot of infighting just in that little jam session.
Yeah, we had to replace Mark McGrath with John Stamos at one point, and then went back again.
So I understand all of this. Wait a second. I got to ask you one question, though, Scott. This has nothing to do with STP, nothing to do with the band, just personal stuff. Because I heard a wild story about you. In fact, it was in your first wife's book. I know you guys got a divorce. It was ugly, all that. But she said when she was giving birth to one of your kids, you were in the room. And she was in labor, and you got stressed out, so you had to have a massage. So you wheeled in a massage table into the labor room, and brought in a masseuse and got a massage during the.
Actually, no. There's a lot of things in her book that I was very supportive in the beginning.
Yes,
and she let me read select things, on her computer.
She didn't show you that one.
I love Scott's life.
But what did happen was, it's like, you go in to have a child. It's not like, unless you're rushed into labor.
It's a long time.
Long day.
Right.
It's
like 20 hours.
Our first child.
Right.
And I was sitting around and I was. At the time, I was sober, and I was like freaking out. We were ordering food from across the street at Jerry's Deli, just like nonstop, and I was like, we had a friend that would come over to our house and give us massage.
Yeah.
And I just called her up, and I just laid down right next to Mary and had a massage.
So by not true, you mean it's exactly what happened?
No. She,
Did she give you a happy ending?
I didn't get the Demerol to kill the pain,
Did you finish? Did she give you a happy ending?
No,
nothing like that. That'd be wrong.
Be too much.
That'd be too much in front while your baby's being born.
Yeah.
You know why it's funny? Because usually when the husband is in there in the delivery room, I had to go through the same thing you did, and it was stressful. In fact,
It's the greatest thing I ever heard. My ex-wife got mad at me because I was watching Candid Camera during the delivery.
What would she have done if you had gotten a massage?
Angry and I was laughing. If I got a massage, I would have been stabbed right through the throat. I'd be dead right now.
You would have died. You see, that's what I love about you. And I know the boys in Stone Temple Pilots, they've had listen, you guys have had your differences, but what I love about you is you do what you fucking want to do. I mean, most men would be afraid to bring a massage table while the woman is in labor.
No, it was before she actually went into labor.
Right. I mean, the early stages. Yeah. I'm saying even still, to be that relaxed even in the hospital in front of the staff and the nurses and everything, that's the beauty of you.
You're still making it about you.
Yeah, it was more about you than her.
Actually, it wasn't. I just wanted to be in a calm place, like when it all went down.
I love you. I don't know, man. Scott, it's crazy. I'm so happy you guys are back together again. I love it. I never thought it would happen, I'll be honest with you. I thought it was over. But I even said to Robin many times, I said it to Jimmy even, I said, these guys are the greatest, I'd say top 5 greatest bands in America.
Every time they get back together, I tell them they can't break up again. They don't listen.
They are great. They really
I mean, it's
Jimmy's
a wonderful
got us
thing.
Back together, right?
Really?
Who got you back?
Jimmy
did.
Jimmy?
Well, not me personally, but
what did you do?
I don't remember. What did I do? I mean, I had you guys on.
On your show, you came in and said, do you want to get together?
Is that what?
And that was that?
That was that.
Wow, look at that. See that? I'm a power broker.
You certainly are. But, it's funny with Scott. Whatever band, even Velvet Revolver, listen, there's always... I don't understand what the trouble is. I see you seem like an easy guy to work with.
Well, thing is, it's like I didn't get a chance to finish saying... the situation within the band...
Velvet Revolver.
Yeah. Definitely deteriorated, and from this way that things were when I first joined the band, the things that inspired me.
Right.
So these guys were not sober at the end, and whereas they were at the beginning?
Scott Weiland did not say that.
You don't. So, and now this is the new Scott Weiland. I mean, you are sober except for a little drinking.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw you guys in Jersey a couple of years ago, and I guess it was about a couple of years ago, I don't remember when it was now, you couldn't get Scott out of the dressing room.
Is that right?
For the show, yeah. We were sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting. Maybe it was massage time.
I don't know.
I think that was probably the it was the tour with we did with it had a name. It was
the Beatles.
No. All I know is it was the first time you had played Jersey since getting back together, and it was this big homecoming for the boys, and all of a sudden, Scott wouldn't come out.
Now, listen. Is there going to be a tour around the new album?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
there is going to be a tour?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
You'll come out.
You're going to come out. You're going to be there.
No banging on the door. Come on, Scott.
Best show I ever saw was an STP show. I don't know. You guys were on stage. You had the fucking couch, the whole vibe going. It felt like a little bit of a throwback to some of the cool concerts I saw when I was a kid. You're up there. You fucking played. No nonsense. No goddamn pyrotechnics. Just played the music and sang.
Well, once they came out and started playing, they were great that night.
No, Scott is the greatest when he comes out and sings and he's like moving around and stuff. It's
shaking
your
cock. Really? Who's getting pussy?
Wait a minute. I told you that night, Howard, that Scott started to take a drink, and then it was time for him to come back in on the vocals, and he spit out what he drank and started singing again. It was great. He's incredible.
That's a real showman. Listen. So who's getting laid? Where are we at with the girls? What's going on? That's what it's all about anyway. Scott, you're still married?
No, I'm not.
Oh, good. So you're going to be out on the road fucking like crazy, I bet.
No,
That'll take the place of the drugs.
Not a real dater.
Not a real cocksman. Is he a real dater? Is he being modest?
He's the Tom Jones of rock and roll, man.
Right. They throw their panties up on stage.
I'll tell you the truth. I go straight from the stage to my bus.
And how does a fan get to you so they can have sex with you?
It's the bang bus.
I mean, the old days, everyone was banging everyone.
It's like I've dated a couple girls in the last. Mary and I have been apart for over 2.5 years.
Right.
Is that right?
And
who are you dating? Any celebrities?
No.
Oh, come on. You got to hook up.
But I mean,
how are the level of chicks he gets? Are they models?
I've had them flown out sometimes.
You do?
For a few days.
Can a random girl go to a Stone Temple Pilots concert and bang one of you guys? That's what I want to know.
Well, what's the marital status of everybody else? Let's get that first.
Let's go to Dean, Robert, and Eric, because girls need to know if they're going to be blowing you, fucking you, doing whatever it is. Boys, tell me
what's to be expected.
Who's married? What's going on? Dean, you go first.
I'm up for a light conversation.
So you're not married anymore?
I'm not married.
You're not married, period. And girls can come backstage and have sex with you?
Or boys.
Boys, too? When did this happen?
Oh, for a while now.
Is that right?
That's what broke up the band.
And also what got
Dean,
them back
is that
together.
true? Do you go for guys? No, you're into girls, right?
Yeah.
I had nothing wrong with a guy here and there. Scott's made out with... I saw Scott... The time I saw Scott on stage, he made out with some dude.
It was probably Dean.
It wasn't Dean. Dean threw up.
No, Dean has come over before and when I'm looking at him and just planted one right on my lips before.
So the night I saw you, you cheated on Dean. What about you two guys? What's going to go on?
I'm married with 2 kids.
Yeah, Eric's married. Robert, what about you?
10 years married. Just had my second son on Friday.
I'm sorry.
I don't think
so there won't be sex for you at the concert.
Entertaining women, yeah.
All right, so then it's then it's easy to see who's going to be getting laid. Well, listen, I'm surprised that you guys never act like rock stars, then, right? In other words, it's not a womanizing kind of thing. You have respect for women, this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Chronic masturbator.
That's never really what it's been about. I mean, I think we were a part of the antithesis of that.
That's true.
And
but yet every young man who goes up on stage, it's about the girls. Come on, let's be honest.
Not really.
At some level,
of course. Like when you first start off, and you're in your 20s, you want to experience
everything.
Yeah, things.
So it's like joining the circus,
right?
But
now it's the music. You're musicians.
And then it gets tiresome,
Yeah, I know. Don't I know?
There's too many things you can catch these days.
Well, that is true.
Yeah. It's not
it is
like
scary out
not
there.
like the 70s, man. We had the fortune of coming up through the 70s where you could just do anything and
bang
everything.
away.
Yeah, a little scary now.
It really is. Yeah,
and there's no more privacy. A lot of phone cameras and
you can't even cheat on your wife
tweeting
anymore.
and twatting and
too much.
I hate seeing photos of me hanging by my heels by a chandelier, man. Yeah, not good anymore.
Well, Stone Temple Pilots' new self-titled album hits stores May 25th. This is a big deal for fans. I don't think they ever thought they'd see the day. I don't think I don't think any of you guys thought you'd see the day again.
I did.
You really did.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Was it a blow to your ego to have to pick up the phone and call Scott and say, "Well, Scott, come on." No, you don't care about that.
No.
You did what was good for the band.
No. No, man. It was just, look, we've, as opposed to what everybody thinks and talks about, we never lost contact. We never lost this brotherly love per se for one another. And this, I think
is that
most
true?
Of all,
you weren't angry with Scott for breaking up the band?
He didn't break up the band.
Well, in a sense, he did.
No, man. See, that's the kind of jive.
Is that jive?
It's jive.
All right, that was my perception.
Yeah, no, it's
what do I know, man?
Let's call it a respite.
Yeah. Make a prediction. How long till it all falls apart again, guys? Let's be honest. Scott, you go first. How much longer can you tolerate this?
It's not that. It's I think it's the answer is how long can we continue to write music and make records and still feel like that we're contributing and still feel that we're valid?
Well, if you put it that way, I say 7 months.
Oh.
I'm just trying to ballpark.
That was very close.
Yeah, that's listen, we hope.
That was over our guesstimation.
Yeah. No, I do. Is there a lot of pressure on you guys with this record in terms of sales? I mean, I know the cool thing to say is no, and like we don't give a shit about that. But there is pressure, right? Stone Temple Pilots comes back. The record company probably has all kinds of anticipation with this record. Are you feeling some pressure?
No.
No?
No. I think the pressure was taking on the production ourselves and doing that.
Right.
And once we got over that, I think we achieved what we wanted to achieve.
Because the record business is for shit. I mean, let's face it, guys.
Unless you're a country artist.
Yeah.
Right. Why do country people still buy records? I don't understand.
I don't know.
It's probably the moonshine.
I think
they can't figure out the
They can't figure out that they can go get it out for free on the internet.
That's our new record. SDP Goes Country.
Right.
Go shop at Walmart, Best Buy, and those places, and
it's weird. Think how cool it was when you guys came up, and now it's like you got to be on American Idol in order to get heard.
I think we were one of the last bands that were actually a career band.
Yeah.
After that, it was just.
Everything's gone down. Would you ever be on American Idol? No way, right, Scott?
Nope. I did, though, however, go on Nashville Stars, Duff and I.
Because you thought it was cool?
I thought it was kind of a cool thing, yeah.
Why not get a band psychiatrist? I'm not making a joke.
We tried that one time.
Did you?
Yeah, we both thought the guy was a...
Wow.
Little snarky.
Yeah, but that's what's good about it, that you thought he was snarky. You take out all your anger on him, let him absorb.
Did he come with you on the road?
No,
we met with him.
Actually,
you guys need one to travel with you.
Yeah. We rented out this massive suite.
You know what? It was actually the guy that Metallica used.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and it was this ridiculous amount of money. And
really? What's it cost to have the psychiatrist for a whole band?
$30,000.
What? Is that right?
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then
for how many sessions?
Put him up at the hotel.
Oh, my God.
So what we decided is when we actually communicate with each other,
well, that's the idea.
We get along great, and we understand.
But what's the odds
page.
of that happening?
But it's like as you get older, your lives are more complicated. It's like it's not.
Scott,
just
do you
about
think it's
being
these
in
guys,
rock
or do you
band.
think it's you?
No, I think it's any band.
Any band they go through. It's true. Most of these bands go through.
I mean, we've been now making records for almost 20 years. I mean,
I wonder why there's so much angst. I can't figure it out.
Do you try talking to somebody like the Rolling Stones to ask them how they do it?
Hello, Stones.
Those guys always pee on my floor when they come over.
Do you guys ever talk to the Stones about how they stay together?
Talk to other bands.
You do talk to other bands?
People.
Who'd you talk to when you were in trouble, when you were in real crisis? What band do you turn to?
Talk to Peter Frampton.
Yeah, Frampton.
He's alone. He's a solo act.
Yeah. That's right. It didn't work out for him. Frampton's camel broke up.
Don was would give a few little tidbits about the Stones and how they managed to keep things together, all these years.
So the psychiatrist was no good. We didn't like him.
Well, how do you really apply that? Because, everybody's so different.
Right.
And everybody's lives are so different, and everybody's situations are so different. I think we've just come, we know one another better than we know our own families, man. We've been shoulder to shoulder for... since we were young.
That's why I
kids.
get sad when it doesn't work out easily.
Baby.
Yeah, you are. Now listen, I'm going to give you a talking to, especially you, Scott.
How much? 30,000?
This is going to be free. It's going to cost you a dime. That's the kind of guy I am. This is a good thing.
This is a good thing.
Yeah. And what I'm hearing on this record and the way people are talking, stick with this. Nothing better than this. You guys are bros. Work out your bullshit. Don't act like a bunch of women. Really.
What do you say?
Robin, what's that mean?
I don't know.
You know
what
exactly what it means.
What are you saying?
Don't make out with each other. That'll break up the whole thing. No, seriously. Go in, work, sit together, have fun, and then call it a day. There's nothing to argue about.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Take
it's
a
the
break.
Secret to
Don't
life.
break up.
You got the greatest thing in the world going. You'll grow creatively together. And if you don't play all the old songs and make a mint. You're retired at some fucking island. That's it. Now I'm getting through to everybody?
Yeah.
What?
I think we all agree with you, but the thing is, we are, I'm 42. I'm not, first time I came in here we all came in here.
You were in your 20s.
I was probably 23 or 24. So, your life,
I was 14.
It becomes way more complicated, and being in a band, the band is part of our lives.
You're making it too complicated.
But there's
Scott,
other parts.
You're making it too complicated. It's easy. I'm telling you, it's easy. I've learned the secret.
Scott, can I ask a serious question of
Sure.
Scott for a second?
This hasn't been serious?
What do you think this
serious.
was?
This is an extra serious
I'm giving these
question.
guys advice, Jimmy.
Scott, you know that, as an addict or whatever, doing drugs, you can't still drink, right? I mean, you must know that intellectually.
No, actually, most people can't, but I actually am able to do it, and it doesn't. I have not had it. Since I stopped doing dope, I have not had one craving to do dope.
Now, when was that?
So, it was 7.5 years ago.
Is that right?
And then,
boys, do you want Scott to stop drinking?
7.5 years ago, and then when my brother died, and I got divorced with my wife.
By the way, you did have a couple of rough years between your brother dying and the divorce and all that.
Yeah, and I went on a 3-month coke bender.
Oh, so it hasn't been 7 years.
Well, since I kicked my main habit, heroin. But then that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's hard to kick that.
So
it really is. Boys, you want Scott to stop drinking? Let's take a vote right now.
Sure.
You would like it. You would prefer it.
Whatever he wants to do, I'm not going to tell him what to do.
Right. Let me tell you something. As long as everyone's giving Scott advice, I'm giving you one last bit of advice.
It's not the Mormon Tabernacle
But
Choir.
wait a minute.
Right. Listen, Scott.
Just to go down the line that Jimmy went, do you get drunk or do you have a social drink?
Both.
It starts out with a social drink and then it's drunk.
So I'll go out to dinner and I'll have a glass of wine.
And then another one?
Sometimes, I'll have a few.
Don't have more than 2. You put you on
And
the limit?
not until after 6, is that what you said?
That's right. That's what I do. 2 glasses, done. I only had 2 drinks at your party.
That's true.
Yeah. And listen.
This may be a different situation, though.
As long as I'm giving you guys advice. Scott, if you have another baby, I understand the whole rationale. No massage in the
Look,
I'm sorry.
I will not be having any more babies.
Excellent. Because really, who needs a massage? Why no more babies? Are you bitter?
No. I have my 2 children I love more than anything in the world, and
what if you meet a great woman and she wants to have children?
Well, then that will be a problem.
Well, goddamn right it will be. Well, if in case that happens, don't get a massage during the birth. That's all I'm telling you. Women resent you for that. Although it's giving me ideas. All right, listen, boys.
Hey, you know what's wild, man? You
What?
guys have been doing this a long time. I was coming in here yesterday because, when I was living in Jersey, I had this job that I was delivering sundries and coffee supplies from East Rutherford to Point Pleasant. So I'm going back, man. Amputee dial-a-date.
1980.
Oh, my God.
Gay stroke.
Would you say
you know what I'm saying?
Would you say you grew up listening to this show?
Would you say you grew up listening to this show? Because Jimmy said that, and I got really bummed out. I thought Jimmy was old. So you grew up with us, too.
Yeah.
I thought Jimmy was 67 years old.
I was in a van all day. That was my gig. And just, you guys would come on. And
It's like, what, 80, 81?
Yeah, like 81.
Right, 81 we were at NBC.
At NBC in the afternoon,
Yeah,
and just,
gay stroke.
I remember hearing you for the first time. I
was 14 in 81, Robin.
In the world,
14.
Gay Stroke, very big production. Absolutely.
So, but what's really beautiful is, like, here we all are, 20 years later.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
That's what I'm saying, and we're all doing well, and let's stick together.
Yeah.
Listen, Robin and I have had our ups and downs, but always kept the band together.
That's right. We didn't leave.
Scott, I need you to do this. You are the leader, I feel.
Well, everyone's got
We're giving
their
you
own
the power
role.
to keep this together. Right, boys?
Yes.
You got to make the band a priority.
This is magic what the four of you guys do.
This is definitely a priority.
We got to keep the band a priority.
Ask my kids. They think it's too much of a priority.
Do they think you're ignoring them?
No, they think that they when you get a call when you've been on tour for a while and you know your youngest one's crying, saying, "Can you come home tomorrow?" And you still have 2 weeks more to go, 3 weeks more to go. It's pretty rough.
Well, do what Van Halen did and teach a kid to play the bass and fire one of the other guys.
9 or a 7-year-old.
Why not?
Wow.
Yeah, don't teach your kid how to play any instruments.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, boys. You know I wish you the best. I am a huge fan of yours, and I love you guys. And I'm happy to see you together. I didn't think it would happen. Quite frankly, no one on this planet thought it was going to happen. The chance of seeing aliens from another planet was quite frankly more likely. I like this. This is a big step.
Oh, there are aliens from another planet.
Listen, Scott, you've lost a lot of credibility over the years with that one. You know, Dan Aykroyd, I barely believe, with the alien shtick. You think they're aliens from another planet?
Let's say, I was riding up front with a bus driver, and we were going through New Mexico.
And you weren't drinking?
And both of us.
All right.
For about a minute, watched these 4 lights, and they were just doing bizarre things. It could have been...
Were you getting a massage at the time?
No,
you were totally straight?
Yeah, the bus driver couldn't give me a massage and drive at the same time.
But you're saying you were totally straight, you saw these 4 lights, and then what happened?
Abduction, ass probe.
You say your ass was probed by an alien? What happened?
They put their big hickory dichotomies in.
They were gone.
Did you guys hear the ass probe sound effect? That was pretty good.
You never know. I mean, it's like what you never know exactly what it
So
might
you believe.
be.
You are a believer.
And what did the rest of the guys say about the alien sighting?
They said it was a McDonald's they passed.
No, it was. It was just my driver and I, because I was sitting up front with him.
Right. He's in Creedmoor now, that driver, right? Listen, Scott, I love you. I love you. I don't care how many aliens you see, as long as the band stays together. That's all I'm interested in.
Fuck the band. I want to work here.
Who doesn't? Listen, STP, those 3 little letters mean big music. And I love it. And I'm going to take this album, I'm going to analyze it, I'm going to listen to it, I'm going to be playing tracks from it. Scott,
See?
the aliens are calling.
Yeah,
By the way, that's my band.
Stone Temple Pilots. Tell them the story of the Stone Temple Pilot.
Of
the Aztec, the astronaut, Stone Temple Pilot. You were the one that told me the story that there is.
I say you stop drinking, Scott.
Aztec temple,
right.
and Eric had actually. You told me you read something, and there was this thing in there that it looked exactly like an astronaut, and they call it. It's called by 2 names: the Stone Temple Pilot and the astronaut.
Yeah, they think those were the visitors who originally came to the planet. And blah blah blah. I still say if there were aliens, they would come here and visit. I mean, I don't know why they haven't shown themselves. I don't know why they're all. Yeah, I don't know why they're hiding. I mean, that's my theory. But I don't believe there's life anywhere in the universe except right here.
I think that's kind of a selfish way of looking at things.
Yes,
though.
I'm extremely selfish, and you should know that.
You hit on to something, Scott.
Yeah. You finally woke up to my true nature. Scott, I love you, boys. Listen, the Stone Temple Pilots, Scott, Dean, Robert, and Eric, what a band. What a history.
Thank you,
I'm
Howard.
proud
Thank
to be
you, Howard.
a little part of it just by having been able to interview you.
Oh, look at everybody doing the Vulcan sign.
You should only see a camera in here right now.
It's a room full of nerds.
Bunch of geeks.
Rock stars.
That should be your sign. Whenever things start to go wrong, the live long and prosper sign.
Live long and prosper, boys. That's all I'm going to say. I know there's going to be trials and tribulations out on the road. I know there's going to be ups and downs. But let's stay together. We are bros. If there's any problem, you call me. I'll straighten things out.
You'll do an intervention?
I will do an intervention.
You'll come to the scene?
The only one Scott listens to is me. You know that. He behaves around me for some reason. I don't even know what. I don't know why. Why is it, Scott? What am I, a father figure or some kind of weird thing like that?
I don't know. I think
you're afraid of me or something.
I'm not. Definitely not afraid of you.
Yeah, what is it? What is it with me and you? Why are you listening to me?
You know what? I think from the very first time we came here, you actually, even though you make your jokes and that, you gave us a lot of respect, and
I sure do.
And your crew gave us a lot of respect, and all the people that work with you on your show, and so, you know, it's fun being here.
It sure is.
You're a good guy.
It's great having you here, and I love you guys. And everyone go get their new album, the new self-titled album.
All right.
And if you want any kind of information and tour dates, you go to StoneTemplePilots.com. And that's it. What can I say? I wish you boys the best.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you, Howard.
And we'll be back right after
Thank
these
you, Jimmy.
words. Jimmy, yes.
So, guys, how'd it go today?
Very good, very good.
It's good to be back on the show.
Yeah, just not this early in the morning.
It's too early for you?
Yeah.
It was 9 p.m. Then.
So Howard really stoked that you guys are back together and, gave you guys some advice. What do you think about that?
I think he's got a second career as being a therapist.
It's always good to live by the book of Howard. That's all I got to say.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Take care.